coffee like crazy.
Hello, you beautiful internet you, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Careful Cantrip, where a group of friends from coast to coast do their absolute best to get lost in dungeons and run away from dragons. As always, I am your ever-loving host, DM Dave, and these warriors of the dice beside me, they are my players. Guys, you already know what to do. Show some love to the trippers out there.
I am a warrior.
Hi.
What up?
Hi.
And dear Lord, guys, thank you so much for the level 2 hype train. Y'all lose it all the time, and I am 100% here for it. First and foremost, thank you, Nate. B-Town, welcome back for 31 months, my friend. God, it's been a long road. Been a long, dusty road, my friend. But thank you very much. Cross with 100 bits. B-Town with another 100. McLover, you Irish beautiful bastard, you. Thank you so much. Cross dropping 2 new friends as well. Thank you very much. Cookie Mon Steve coming back for 3 months, and our good friends over at Art Hard coming back with the Prime. Thank you so much. Can we get a shout out for Art Hard? Great group of people. They're starting back up tonight. They were a little bit off for they were doing stuff. Bam was doing stuff, but they're back now, and they go live like right after us. So go follow them. Check them out. Great group of people. Love them to death.
100%. We've collabed with Art Hard a few times over with GC, and Bam's a dude, man. I was just saying, go show some love.
I've heard massive dong as well. Huge. With that said, I'm going to turn it over to my good friend Nate, who's going to tell you a little something.
Oh, hey, cool. I'm here to talk about Bam's massive dong, but we'll do that towards the end of the episode. Stick around. Right now, we're talking about Patreon. It's pretty dang cool, man. We're doing Patreon stuff now. Finally, you guys asked for it for so long. We had to give it to you. So go check it out. Rainer and I are actually cooking up some new stuff coming. We're thinking of a little bit of maybe like a remodel. We're still tweaking this stuff. So we'd love to hear your feedback. Feel free to reach out to Rainer, me, or just hit us up on Discord. It's a lot of fun. Check out the link. And thanks again, B-Town, for being the best goddamn sponsor of that we have, the Blue Orchid levels. So B-Town, we love you, and you guys will see the rest of the Patreon subscribers kind of cycling through on the art of the episode as well, right now? So dang cool. Yeah,
Dang
Raina, what do you got
cool.
for us this week?
Oh my gosh. Guess what, Nate?
Wow.
Just cute. Well, it's my favorite time of the week. It's when I get to read your comments on the
My
last
comments?
episode. No, I've now moved on to the trippers.
Oh, it's not just me now. Okay.
Okay, so we'll just jump into it. We had some pretty funny comments. We will start with a comment from Killer Koala. So many funny quotes. Dag with the "you look like absolute horseshit and I would know." Okay, listen, we can't repeat Dag's terrible jokes. Okay. Right.
Oh,
Next
I'm
one.
sorry. This coming from Mrs. Bardic Inspiration.
You loved it. You
Wow.
loved it.
Yeah, the differences were hers were funny.
I don't know about that.
that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Freaking.
That's great. Okay. The next we're gonna do is from Grim Reefer. Y'all fucked around and almost found out. This was totally me as a kid. Also, never split the party, but good job in getting away. I see more PvP in the future, specifically Rune and Keelan. The fuck, Dag? It's all on you. Berrick and Al, and then there's a bunch of hashtags that I think Grim Reaper is trying to get trending. Hashtag Berrick's hairless wild shaping. Hashtag Minnie Gamgee. Hashtag Toad fucked frog. Okay.
All solid hashtags. I like it.
These are very different stories from what I remember.
The Toad Fuck Frog one just made me think of the children's book I used to read, The Toad and the Frog.
Oh, okay.
Anybody knows?
What kind of books are you reading as a child?
No, I remember this, and now I'll think of it differently.
Okay, next comment is from Mojo Jojo. Mojo here, favorite quote of the episode, Toad fucked frog. So I guess this one's going down in history. Although I would like to say I don't think anyone said fucked. I think it was Toad fuck frog, just to clarify, but you know. Okay, next one is
Yeah, present tense, guys. Present tense. You gotta learn.
Next one is from Cookie
We're
Mon
on
Steve.
another level tonight.
I know. Okay. Okay, next one is
Dude,
from
so
Cookie
good.
Mon Steve. I have to support Bobby. We're angry that the laws of physics and cats weren't ignored to the benefit of Berrick. Backwards
Thank
comment.
you.
Even though I know it's going to maybe work out. Of course, I speak for the entire internet, except for the parts that disagree with me, but they're wrong.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Good comment.
The next is also from Cookie Mon Steve. Follow-up. Brilliant DMing that resolved the epic disaster that was unfolding.
Wow.
We got a little trolled today in the comments. Okay, next is
We deserved
from...
it, let's be honest.
I know. Next is from Con! A 3.1 pound cat exerts a force of 11 newtons on a rooftop to jump 23 feet down onto a human at an angle of 69 degrees. The cat has white in its fur and likes to eat fruity pebbles.
Nice internet number.
How much damage does it take? And then there was a response that says, obviously either 11 or 12.
It's all enough.
Okay, and last but not least, this one's... I read this one and I apologize in advance. Killer Koala again says, not me sitting here like a rules lawyer thinking sleep impacts everyone in 20 feet, starting with lowest hit points. So Berrick would have slept first. Who have I become? So that is
Rob Hartley?
correct.
That's the rules police. When you get it.
They
But-
found you right away. That's what you get for admitting it on the internet.
God, the internet always finds me.
I didn't know that about the sleep spell.
I didn't either, and
thought
I
you got to
should have.
choose.
I should have, but in my defense, I was panicking. So I do blame Bobby for that, because if he had acted more rationally, I wouldn't have been panicking. Okay, and that's it for me with the comments. Back to Dave.
Well, guys, I want you all to know that I knew exactly how the sleep spells work the entire time, and I chose not to, okay? Rules lawyers. Anyway, folks, aside from that, just a quick shout out to our lovely sponsor, the Great Grimoire, who make fantastic minis. And if you're looking for cool new minis that reference pop culture and dungeons and dragons at times, go check them out. !GG in chat right now will take you right over to the Patreon, and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But they're awesome. They're amazing. Love them to death. Thank you again, Great Grimoire, for being our sponsor. But with that said, I ain't got nothing else to talk about. Does anybody else have anything to talk about?
Nope.
I noticed the cult of the eclipse didn't rise up. I'm disappointed in you all.
Oh.
Other than that,
All right,
Get it.
fair enough. Also, welcome back, GF Powers, 34 months. God, what a good-looking guy GF Powers is. What an attractive human being. Man.
I always thought it was the girlfriend of Powers.
Oh.
Oh.
I never
maybe.
heard it like that.
I'm joking, Powers. I've seen you.
Don't shake your head at me, Bobby.
I'm just shocked that that was funny to you. That's
Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it.
With that said, players, are you ready?
Ready?
And trippers, are you ready?
Yeah, let's get this episode fucking started.
Well, without any further ado, without any more rambling, without any more hesitation or delays or anything. By the way, did you guys see the eclipse that happened just the other day? I'm just kidding. Let's go ahead and jump into tonight's episode. I heard laxative helps with that. Oh, welcome back, everyone. So, where we last left our heroes, finding themselves in a very chaotic situation inside of the slavers' marketplace. It was Berrick who had changed himself in a wild-shaped manner into that of a small alley cat, hiding away with the keys of the master slaver. As he attempted to look around for his companions, making his way up to the rooftop, he took note of the chaos that was happening down below, but yet unable to find his friends. And so to try and settle some of that chaos, he produced the keys, dropping them down below, only to have them land directly on a young child's head, which caught the attention of the guards, who began to make their way over to the young girl. In a heroic moment, Berrick decided to risk life and limb and leap from the top of the rooftop in an attempt to save the young girl, or do something. I'm not sure what the intent was there. Meanwhile, in the market square, the rest of Berrick's companions were devising a plan to locate him and finally be able to escape the city at large. And while trying to find Berrick, Rune was alerted to a flickering light and a strange voice telling her to look north. And in that moment, just happened to see young Berrick cat version fall from the sky. As Berrick fell to the ground, taking the slightest bit of damage, he reverted back to his elven form. And in that moment, trying to scramble and grab onto the slaver's keys, he was noticed by the guards. Without any way out and very little health left, the guards drew their blades, looking to execute young Berrick. But thankfully, his sister, well in tow and already on the way, was able to stop the guards through magical means. As she collected her brother, the two got up and began to run towards the outskirts of town, once again meeting up with the rest of their companions. Berrick, now still having the keys in his hands at this point, thought it best to attempt to distract the guards by throwing them into the marketplace and yelling that someone had found them. Albeit due to the noise and commotion, the plan didn't go according to plan. However, Vea, seeing where the keys landed, decided one little bit of good in all of this chaos might bring some hope to this small market village. As she handed off the keys towards some of the captives, quickly turning and running with the rest of her companions out of the market and into the wilds once more. Continuing on their journey, they continued east, to which Frog had explained to continue to head in that direction. And as the landscape changed in front of them, noting the trees that seemed to now be dying off, and the strange mist that seems to coat the ground, they eventually made their way to what looked like a very large building off in the distance. And as they debated on what their next move would be, a familiar voice returned once again. Their dear friend Frog. Frog informed them that they had finally reached the catacombs proper, and that now was the time to begin their adventure inside to find Agent Pink. However, prior to that, the group seemed to have needed a bit of a rest. And so, that's exactly as they did, making camp for the night. And while they conversed with one another, Berrick's strange inhibition and need to tell the truth began to stir inside of him, admitting very strange truths to most. But his final to Al, admitting in front of all that he was in fact the one who released Hootie, Well, only time will tell how that one goes. And so, our story continues. As the mist collects all around you, and the sun finally drops below the horizon, all of you sitting or standing around the campfire, a silence amongst all of you for a moment at Berrick's revelation, as he stands with his hand held over his mouth. No one is exactly sure who to speak up first.
Oh, I have an idea. Pretty much as soon as Berrick would have said it, Al's like, "You fucking what?"
Oh,
He looks at the horizon to see if the sun's fully gone down, and it sounds like it has. I said, I can make my booty glow.
Oh,
Whoa!
I'd love to see that, Berrick. That's really good. At first, I thought you said you let Hootie go, which, could have huge implications, letting some sort of monster upon this land. I would have been kind of disappointed with you, but the fact that you can make your butt glow, way different situation, Berrick. That's really cool.
Let's see it.
Do it.
Vey will kind of stand up a little bit more brusque since your initial statement was quite alarming. Go ahead.
But
You have to shake it to make it work?
But glow.
I can't do it right now with everybody watching.
I assume that's why you were checking if the sun was going down. What, do you think it's not dark enough to see it?
Do we need to cup our hands?
He's
You have
just
a
gonna
weak
kind of
butt
look
glow?
over at Rune during this whole fiasco.
Rune will so sorry, Bobby. This is the character, okay?
No, I passed
cover-
it to you for a reason.
To cover, Rune will cast Bolt of Radiance at Berrick's butt to try and light it up. It's just a cantrip. You'll be fine.
That's not what I thought you were gonna do.
That's the worst.
I got nothing else, okay?
Do you not have dancing lights?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right, go
Why would
ahead.
this sound like silent judgment?
Yeah.
Wow.
No,
Go
I
ahead,
don't
make a
have that.
spell
I mean, I
attack
just meant
for
something
me.
less aggressive. But yeah, I guess.
It's
PvP against you.
okay, yeah. Can we say okay? Yeah, no, she's gonna try and hit his bottom. Well,
Self-defense.
Oh,
Does
Moose
not
did not
like
like that.
Wait.
No.
Protect them.
Not like that.
so it's actually a saving throw. So Berrick, it's a saving throw.
Great.
We
Good,
have
then
a
it's
deal
not
with
on
him.
you.
So he wasn't expecting you to fire anything at him, so I am gonna roll.
Fair.
What kind of saving throw?
Dex.
Well, I rolled a dirty 20, so
Okay, well then it doesn't hit. Nothing happens. It just the bolt of radiance shoots off to the side.
The one thing you want to fail at.
yeah, exactly.
I know.
And probably the only good roll I'll have tonight.
I know.
I love it.
We're
It's
just
so
like,
good.
it was supposed to be a joke. We had it all planned out, but it, it's supposed to make his butt glow, and then I missed because Sleeping Beauty and I have on and off relationship.
Oh my god.
That's gonna work on your
100% go
routine.
ahead and roll a deception check for me.
Sure.
I mean, part of it was very true from what I can tell.
Yeah. Oh, that is a 21.
Ooh.
Do we roll perception to challenge this?
Yeah, how do we
Insight.
challenge?
You can roll. You can all roll
Insight?
insight.
I'll roll inside.
I wouldn't challenge it. I just believe what I'm told.
I have a +0, so I can't pass it anyway. So
Ooh, I got a 19.
Anyone else?
21.
I got a 6. Fine. You two come up with the dumbest jokes all the time. None of what you all said was funny.
maybe
Gotta work
like
on it. Also, work on your
yeah.
aiming.
exactly work on the routine before you bring it to us. We appreciate you guys. You bring it to us when it's real shitty like, and then maybe later you'll bring it to us better. Hopefully.
Yeah. It's like you guys don't care about us more like your practice audience or something.
Well, we've all got to practice somewhere.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe Keelan's right. What else do you guys
Berrick
got?
has
What's
a bunch of
the
mushroom friends. Those would be a much better choice.
A bunch of fun
mushroom?
guys.
What? The mushroom friends? They're not here though. I don't know. I just thought you'd appreciate our journey, and I thought it was gonna work, as most things with my magic. I think they're gonna work before I cast them. So.
Veya's gonna walk over to Rune. Listen, are you having problems with your, like, goddess or whatnot? Do you need to have something figured out? Because this is becoming a problem. I mean, you couldn't even hit Berrick.
Yeah, Rune, I got a guy if you need it. He might be able to help you, like, if it's like one of them problems. Like, he can maybe look at some stuff.
One of them problems.
Yeah, it might take a little bit, but I think he suffers from the same thing from time to time. Raina, I would
Real
want to
quick.
interrupt your role play, but you have to refresh. No one can hear
Yeah.
you on screen.
How about you just take a little moment and sleep? I don't know. Close your eyes. Hold them for 5 seconds. Veya will turn over to Al. Seriously, do you have somebody? Because honestly, this is becoming concerning how often she's having problems.
Maybe I'll take it away, have a conversation. But I really don't know anything about this way that you guys' magic works.
Yeah, just like, can you give her medicine or something? Maybe a drink?
I'm gonna try something. Hey, Rune.
Whoa,
Boom.
I just fell asleep there. That was so weird.
It was super ineffective.
Yeah, it didn't work at all.
What if we just believed in her?
Oh, that might work.
Do you want me to talk to her on your behalf? What do I address her as? Sleeping Beauty? Miss Beauty?
I think so.
SB?
I think
Miss
so.
Sleeping
Isn't this
Beauty.
your goddess? Don't you have like a ritual or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, sort of. My mom usually walks me through it. But yeah, I don't know. I just sort of, I haven't really tried to talk to her a whole lot. We just sort of do things like we sit down and put little stones out and try and do sort of rituals for her. But
Well, let's try it. I'm concerned for you. Veya's actually going to go around and start picking up rocks.
As you do so, Keelan is actually going to go up behind Veya and place a hand on her shoulder.
What?
Look, I know you're trying to help, okay? And
Yeah.
I know that you're worried and you're concerned, all right? But maybe there's a better way to approach this sort of thing rather than, bombarding this person with solutions. Sometimes what we don't want to hear necessarily is all the ways that things have gone wrong for us and throwing things at the wall and hoping that things will work. I'm sure Rune's not going under enough pressure as is. And, what you say, what we all say is, that affects her. It's very important to her what we think. And if we think she can't do things, she's going to lose faith in herself. And do you want that?
No, I believe Rune's doing all that she can. In fact, I believe in her. I think her goddess just kind of sucks right now.
That might absolutely be the case. But when you offer suggestions like that, you're putting it on her.
Fine.
And, I know you're trying to help, all right? I do. I can see it in you, and we've known each other for a long time. But you just need to breathe.
She's going to hand you all the little pebbles she got. Then you can have these.
I will add a fistful.
Agrees with me, screaming out. Apparently, I'm not supposed to touch these rocks. Fine, I won't.
Oh my
touch
God, I
the
didn't real-
sleeping moon rocks. I just thought maybe it would help, but you're probably right.
No, you've done brilliantly. Look, these aren't just any rocks. These are the famous barking rocks.
Are you talking to Veya or Rune right now?
I'm talking
to the whole
Veya.
group. Look,
Oh,
they have
sorry.
bark rocks.
Yeah. All right, listen, everyone. I don't want to get everyone too excited, but Veya here has found barking rocks, and I think we might need these in the war to come, okay? So I'm just going to hand you each just a handful of Trust me, I just heard them. They were spectacular, and they're loud, and they could be used as a distraction, my old buddy Thomas, he told me about a bunch of things like rocks and pebbles and ball bearings and things that are deadly weapons in the right hands. And so I'm just gonna hand everyone these rocks that Veya gave me.
Thanks. I'll put them with my other rocks.
Nice.
Hey,
All right.
you want mine, Minnie? You can have mine too.
Yeah, just
Cool.
don't
What
confuse
kind
them
of
with
rocks are
the
yours?
regular rocks in your collection, Minnie. It's very important. These are barking rocks.
I don't
just
have any
this.
regular rocks in my collection, Keelan.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to imply. You've got spectacular rocks.
I know.
Barking rocks. I'm gonna put them in my
So, Al, what do your rocks do?
I just have this barking rock, but I'd be curious to see what your favorite rock is.
My favorite rock? Okay, well, I have to choose.
What's
Hold
your
on.
best one?
She sits down and she's going to spend at least 5 minutes going through her bag to tape
I
to
was
sleep.
very interested, like
He
super
did.
into this. And what's this one? This one's really cool. It's
Like,
nice
what
and
the
flat.
fuck? We're on our own adventure.
He's getting his foot pillow.
Vale will
Listen,
fall
I'm sitting
asleep
on
as
wood
Minnie
for the
or-
next
yeah,
3 hours.
Minnie
I
tells
need
her rock
something.
story.
Oh, God, that's so
It's
funny.
Okay.
Okay, I feel bad. I don't actually want to talk about rocks. I feel bad.
I think
No,
the
by
only
all
thing-
means, this
the only
is
thing I
your
wanna
guys'
know-
game.
I mean-
have fun doing your show and tell of
Oh my
rocks.
The start of this session is already so not what I expected it to be. I
Yeah.
didn't expect
Right.
everyone to just believe me when I
I
threw out that
didn't
fucking
Well, keeping in mind that makes it all the more heartbreaking. You lied to us, given how much we trust you.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna eat copious amounts of food before going to bed.
Okay. Is there anyone else and anything else anyone else would like to do before you go to bed for the evening?
I would like to go through my Arcane Trickster book. Or I didn't mean to call it that.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Tyler!
It's a book on arcane
wasn't
tricks.
a
What else are you gonna
secret.
call it?
Yes, what are you
Boy,
thinking
oh
about
boy.
taking? Oh
Also,
boy.
can I just say there's a little culture shock there as Keelan's going down, he's lying in bed, he's looking at everyone, Vea's getting to bed and stuff like that. And then suddenly there's Minnie just glasses on reading a book by campfire light, how to be an arcane trickster.
The first time
Don't say
you've
it again.
ever seen her read, I'm sure.
Yeah, I know, right? Like that's what I'm thinking. It's like you wrote
To the
tomatoes.
point where you guys are probably not even sure she knows how.
Like
She's
Al
just
would look
flipping the
over at
pages
Keelan
like
and shrug.
of
and
letters.
They would come to the conclusion.
She's looking
that
at the
there's
pictures.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just
exactly.
see
Yeah,
the picture.
exactly. Yeah.
This is
It's a
amazing.
pop-up book for sure.
The book's upside
It
down.
was magical antics and how to use them, I believe, was the title of the book.
Close, very close. Arcane
Okay.
antics and how to
Arcane
cast them.
antics. There we go.
Dave, I would
yeah,
like
that
to-
one.
I'd like
Okay.
to take the time before bed. Al, if he's gonna pop into his magical lamp, but I'm looking to we can roleplay or not, but I'm looking to kind of look into like foundationally how magic could work in the interest of trying to help Rune. We had the conversation last time about it, so Al's just looking to get some more knowledge. Hopefully, he can find a way that might make things easier for them.
Okay. You do find your manual, or at least your genie's manual. And as you begin to flip through the pages, go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
Cool.
Actually, yeah, Arcana is a good place to start.
Sure. Yeah, it's a natty 0 for the modifier, so let's just roll a 20. See what we get. 13.
13. Well, you begin to look through the pages, trying your best not to stay gone from the rest of the group too long. You do happen upon a very specific collection of arcane-like tomes. It begins to describe how magic works in general. You learn a little bit more about the arcane side of things. Spellcasting, utilizing some of the stars above. You also learn about the more divine sense of it all, and how the constellations are representation of each one of the gods, more specifically based on the parade of the night sky. And lastly, you learn about natural magic, or nature magic, which typically comes from any starlight that is cast on the ground below.
Okay.
I would say with a 13, that's probably all you would be able to find in your manual.
Okay, good enough. I guess with that, Al would like to kind of back up the lamp, and he's going to grab a blizzy to go. And he's going to kind of crush that on the way out, you know. And we're going to go over and Rune, would you be sleeping at this point? Or are you still up?
She's still up.
Okay. Yeah, I would kind of, I don't know, I'm just going to round over to Rune. And I assume you're like fire adjacent. So I'm just going to kind of like sit down by the fire. And Al's going to look up at the stars. He's going to look to Rune. And he's going to say, I think we need to stick you underneath the stars like a rechargeable battery.
Well, haven't I been under the stars all night so far?
Yeah, but maybe there's a place that is closer to the stars, has more stars. I don't know. I mean, I've been reading up a little bit here. It took a little while. I feel like the connection that you have, it's more connected in kind of like the celestial base of things, and maybe it's a connection to a goddess. I feel like these powers above, powers that be, they sometimes give us the tools to do this stuff, but we got to figure it out for ourselves. Who's to say that maybe Snow White's not the one to blame? Maybe you just need to kind of polish up your skills a little bit, get more in tune with your sources. Maybe then Snow White would start to see you more.
A Sleeping Beauty, you mean?
Yeah, that's the one.
Same, right?
I'm new with this, Rune. I'm sorry.
I know, it's okay. I know it's hard to keep track of all the gods. I actually don't even know if Snow White is a god.
I read a whole chapter on dwarves. You're telling me they're not even a god?
I don't know. Well, maybe if I just lie out real flat on the highest mound of dirt overnight, I'll charge up.
Yeah. Maybe we can climb a little higher. I don't know. I'll come with you if you want to absorb starlight. I don't know, Rune.
I mean, I'm willing to try, and maybe if I surround myself with the stones and just take in the starlight overnight.
All right.
Okay, are there any like higher mounds of dirt or hills, Dave?
Make an investigation check for me.
Could you do it at advantage because I'm helping?
Sure.
Yeah. Teamwork.
It's a 15. Yeah, 15.
As you begin to look around the landscape, you note that it's relatively flat. There's not really much of any kind of large mounds or hilltops that you can reside on. But as you look around, you do note something that is different, that you're not used to seeing. As you look up towards the sky, you realize that the night parade is not above you. The constellations don't seem the same in the place that you are to where you are back home.
Do the
That's
stars
your problem.
Yeah, I was just gonna say they looks different. I mean, I spend a lot of time looking at the moon, and those stars are not the stars that we have. So maybe it's just
you're all out of whack. It's weird. It's like you're just out of alignment or something, maybe
I hope that's what it is, but I mean, if I'm being honest with you, I've been having these problems even when I was back home.
Well, Rune, maybe you sometimes need to make your own sources. New night sky like this, you get to make your own constellations. I see one up there, and it kind of looks like a go-kart.
Yeah, and there's it looks like this princess in a big puffy dress sitting in it.
Right, and that one's just literally a star that looks like a star.
And that one looks like a box.
With a question mark in it. It's so weird.
Wow, that's so cool.
Maybe you can pull your powers from these stars.
Yeah, I'll try. Rune immediately lies down and closes her eyes and just, I don't know, tries to absorb star power.
Here we go.
Yeah. Oh, the one-up song.
Yeah, I can't wait till you actually get. This is how Rune's gonna win. Just get the star and just.
All right. Rune lays down and tries to collect as much starlight as possible. Anything else anyone would like to do?
Yes. Berrick's gonna go find Minnie.
You find her sitting and reading her book.
Are you reading a book?
It's upside down. Yeah.
Cool. He notices it's upside down. It's just... All right. So, Minnie, my friend, Minnie. He just starts like kind of boxing your shoulder.
She'll put down the book and kind of playfully hit you back, and she'll be like, "What's up, Bear?"
He like looks around, makes sure no one else is listening. I really did let Hootie go.
Your booty glows?
No. I really did let Hootie go.
She looks at you confused, and then she's like, "Who the hell is Hootie?"
The big blowfish guy. From back when?
Oh. Oh.
No, shh.
Okay.
I didn't...
Let's just pretend to read.
Okay. He just puts his like finger on the book and like just starts moving across the page. I didn't...
Wasn't he like bad?
I mean, yeah, but I didn't... Look, I looked at the shoreline. Those fish guys looked like they were gonna kill him. And I mean, yeah, he made a mistake, but I didn't want to like sentence him to death, man. Like that was too much pressure. I mean, people make mistakes, right?
Yeah. I think that like chaining a young girl
Moose is
in
drinking
your...
water, by the way, guys. I'm so sorry. He's a
it,
very
Moose.
loud drinker.
Leave the room. I mean, there's making mistakes like forgetting your chores or accidentally borrowing some money from your parents that you don't intend to pay back, and then there's like chaining damn it.
So
chaining a young woman in your basement and using her for whatever he was.
Wait, I didn't know that she was chained? She was chained?
Yeah, he was like keeping her captive.
I knew he was keeping her captive, but I thought maybe like she had her own room or like... Oh,
no, it was...
This is way worse than I thought.
Well, I mean, maybe he was keeping her in chains in like a nice way?
Is that how it felt? Like maybe he was...
No, it didn't. No, it definitely didn't feel nice.
Okay.
But
Shit.
I wouldn't want to make that decision.
No.
And you didn't know.
I mean, I didn't know, but I also, I kind of went against the group and I made the decision. And I swear, I just keep having this problem where I'm making bad decisions.
Well, to be fair, we don't really know if that was a bad decision. Maybe she was actually bad.
Is that how it felt? Did it seem like she was bad?
No, maybe ask.
Minnie.
You should ask Keelan. I'm sorry. I'm
Doing
sorry.
this to me, man. You know, if Vea or any of the others, I mean, you heard Al. He said that would have been, he would have been disappointed in me. Like,
but I think they'd all forgive you.
I mean, maybe, but
it also might be a good idea for everyone to know, because I don't think he really liked us.
I don't.
So
think
what if he comes back and like tries to hurt us? Then this way, we can at least be informed.
I don't think we'll see him again, right?
I mean, I think we're in a parallel dimension, so probably not here, but if we ever go back, I think there's a chance. You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's totally fine.
It's fine, right?
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Secret safe with me.
Thanks, Minnie.
got
By the
it.
way, this book is upside down.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Thanks, Berrick.
I feel a lot better, by the way. Good talk.
Good. Have a good sleep.
Yeah, you too. And he's gonna make his way to bed, but probably won't be getting a very restful sleep tonight.
Okay. As you all find rest for the evening, it comes difficult to you all. Sitting outside this strange catacombs with a feeling of something watching over. But each of you do find rest. And awake the next morning feeling, well, rested.
I think I'm more powerful.
Nope.
Wow. Okay.
That voice
Rune
too.
wakes up with the hair.
Just
So much
stares
better.
Great, not at all.
Frog comes over to each of you. All right. Finally rested up, I see. Are you all ready?
Yeah, sure, but what are we getting ourselves into exactly?
The catacombs. I've been saying it for like days now.
Yeah, but
Frog.
like, what all is in there?
Have you been in there before or what?
Hell no, you think I would go inside that thing?
Well, kind of,
Nuts.
because you're about to.
Not really inspiring confidence, man.
Look, I don't know what's in there. Just like you don't know what's up there. But we're together, and we got a mission. Look, you guys want the red hat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Less and
that's
less
the
every
first
day.
step towards it.
All right.
I'm
Who's-
ready. I'm feeling really powerful today.
Keelan's
Nice.
gonna strap Mochi Egg to his back as he gets ready to disembark or embark.
What did you call it?
Yeah, did you name it
Mochi.
Machi?
It was a Mochi, but I called it Mochi.
Uh,
So now it's Mochi.
I don't. Okay.
Mochi weird?
Seemed like a good name. I have named this. I am now very invested in
Just
the
committed to
journey
this.
of this egg. Okay.
Okay. All right. Just
Fair
just
enough.
checking in.
Don't look at me and my child. Okay.
It says Moshi written in Sharpie on the shelf.
That's just basically it.
Seeing
Got a bunch of
Keelan-
food
Spelled wrong.
smeared on it because he's trying to feed it at night.
Seeing Keelan prepare his egg, Vea will also bend down on one knee. All right, Rune, hop on.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my
Rune
God,
will
it's
get on
happening.
again.
Berrick's gonna try to face mush her and jump on Vea's back. like keep her from getting on. Jump on instead.
All right, go ahead and do opposing strength checks for me.
All right.
I mean,
Why are
I
you
don't
doing
really
that?
care. This is just a challenge for myself, so I guess
I
whoever
care
wins,
now.
wins.
This is a
I turn
challenge
into an
now.
owlbear.
If there's one thing I've learned, Vea, don't get in between the twins.
Can we get Raina? Can you record the Power Rangers theme song on your recorder for the times you and Vea stack up?
Oh my god. I fucking should.
Yes.
I rolled a 19.
Oh, damn.
Well, I will be honest. I rolled a 16, so.
Thank you for being honest
All right.
about your dice rolls.
Well, I only said that because I was going to talk first, and then I got distracted with the recorder thing, and anyways. Okay.
All right, Vea down on one knee, expecting the relatively light Rune to hop on your back. You feel a very, very large weight that smells a little weird.
Ah,
All right, let's go.
Eric.
That's
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I was like, sorry, I heard the voice. I was like, is somebody else there?
Berrick's impersonation of Rune.
Weird. Chat just jumped on your back. That's so bizarre.
I was like, what the heck is this? No.
That's not what I sound like at all.
I thought it was pretty spot on.
Whatever.
Ready?
Just don't fart on me, okay?
Holy shit.
While you have Berrick on your back, your movement speed is halved.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that would. Yeah. Okay, we're just
I'm
walking.
doing it though. This is a strength challenge for her. She doesn't care if she's slowing everyone down. I will do the half.
I can't wait to
Alright.
see Vea use Berrick as a two-handed weapon.
Just
as we're walking towards the entrance. So you guys have like a cool like combat thing. Should we have like a fun little combo move?
what are you thinking? Also, it just kind of came natural. We were just really good at it. We
This is
didn't plan it
natural.
out.
Look, this is natural.
Is it? Your knees are definitely just keep hitting my jaw all the time.
I'm sitting really far back on you then.
I'm trying to sorry.
I'm not making this easy on you.
No, I got a long face. I don't know.
I don't know, like you could like charge in and then like put your hands on my heels and like shove me, and then like mid shove I can turn into something somewhat lightweight and like jump on someone's face.
You know what? Sure. If you want to do that, we can do that. Just figure out like a code word or something, and then that will let me know that that's
Come
what
up
I
with a
should
cool
do.
name for it.
Well, it better be really cool, because if we have to shout it, it can't sound stupid.
How about the furry fastball?
That is disgusting. No.
He's just gonna start like naming off terrible fucking names. As we go.
No, definitely not. Why? Like nothing kind is coming out. At a certain point, it's just the rhythm of it. She's not listening. She's just waiting for you to finish talking and just says
The
no.
leaping llama.
No. That's not even light.
Could be a small llama.
As you get closer and closer towards the entrance, the world around you seems to grow darker. As the front of the massive catacombs now spreads its shadow overtop all of you. The mists begin to rise higher and higher. And as you see the gnarled trees reaching up to the skies, you begin to notice gravestones and plots all around the front entrance.
Is this recent?
What,
Well,
gravestones?
It is a catacombs.
Well, I'm wondering how quickly it's been populated.
After the rise of Wowzer, they couldn't fit any more bodies inside of the catacombs, so they started to spread them out here.
Oh. Great.
It's kind of a downer.
Hmm.
I hate it here.
Continuing to move forward, you finally find yourself situated roughly about 50 to 70 feet in front of the front entrance. The large towering pillars that have been carved into almost totems of some of the previous warriors. Cold, lifeless faces staring out into nothingness. And as you continue forward, you begin to hear something. At first, it's difficult to make out. Then you realize it's giggling,
Oh no.
but not the giggling which you're used to.
Okay.
A ghastly, treacherous giggling. I need everyone to make perception checks for me.
Hell
Nope.
no.
Nope.
I also have questions about the giggling that we're accustomed to.
Perception.
Just that.
I mean, we know what it is at this point.
18 for Rune.
I know. That's a 5 for Keelan.
I got a nat 20.
It was 17 for Berrick.
18 for Vea because she's better.
Yep. Fair. Minnie?
I got a 14.
A 14. While you all look around trying to find the source, Rune, Vea, and Al, you note the best way to describe it as almost like a waving in the sky. Like water droplets passing by. You watch as two of these strange entities now float up towards the pillars and make their way inside, disappearing from view. A moment passes before you begin to hear creaks and cracks. As you all watch, the faces on the totems begin to move. Gnarled faces changing from emotionless states, twisting into strange grins, furrowed brows, before teeth are bared. In an instant, you watch as the two totem faces now pull themselves away from the pillars and fall smashing down on the ground. Directly in front of you, you come face to face with these strange towering faces that seem cube-shaped and completely made of stone. Standing much taller than each of you, you see the figures of shades in a solemn gray with tinges of blue and turquoise hues. And along the edges, sharp spikes jut out, showing a clear sign of strength and resilience on the outside of the stone frame. They begin to hover directly in front of you, faces filled with anger, as they now move towards all of you. And I need you guys to roll me some initiative, please.
Oh boy!
Woo!
Woo!
Are they coming to give us hugs?
Yep, they sure
Go
are.
first.
Yeah.
These are the things that killed Manio, aren't they?
Manio.
They
I
could
forgot
be.
again.
Oh no! They
Oh,
look like they're
no.
gonna squish me.
Oh no!
It actually
Oh,
rolling.
That's a 15 for Keelan.
Okay. Al?
I think I might have stole Rune's powers because I got a second nat 20.
Damn.
Yeah! That's a 22 total.
Okay, 22 total. All right.
Yeah.
Berrick?
I got a 12.
12. Minnie got a 21. Rune?
Al did steal my powers. I have a 7.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, sort of Rune. I am the starlight.
All right, as these strange stone creatures begin to make their way towards all of you, Al, you were the first up. Minnie, you were on deck, my dear.
Mud would like to draw your attention to chat. But in the meantime, Al would like to cast Distort Value.
I was like, what the frick is going?
But he will finally do something warlocky here.
Woo!
Okay.
I'm waiting for the map to come up because I want to see my distances on this thing. But
Map
would it
should
safe to
be
say
up.
how far apart from these two is it? Maybe it's just not for me. Maybe it's fresh.
Yeah, it's not
are
for
they?
me either.
It's not for me either.
Okay.
Interesting.
15
Oh,
feet away
because
from
I
each
hit a
other?
wrong button.
You
We'll just ignore that
Ooh.
for a second. Everything's
Friggin'
fine.
buttons.
There we
look at
go.
that.
Holy goober.
Buttons.
Look at that.
Hey, those are some graves.
They're about 20 feet apart from each other, aren't they?
We will find out in 1 second. Hang on.
I see
So
4
they're
feet.
roughly about 25 feet apart from each
25
other.
feet, okay. This is a 15-foot cube. So we'll just use it on the one to the... Yeah, let me go for the blue one. I don't like him.
Okay.
I think that's the one that got Manio. Al's going to step up. And he's going to, like, as you notice this time, as the one arm for the Eldritch Blast starts to glow, the other arm kind of connects together. And I was like, hey, Rune, I think I could try something. And he's going to go up and slam both of his fists together. And you see a giant wave of energy kind of go out from him as I cast Thunder Wave and push the blue one. I'm going to try to push him back and do some damage here. So he has a con save of 13.
Rune is
Okay.
thoroughly impressed. Whatever happens.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of a cool visual. He's got both powers, so that he just, like, the slamming of the hands with the shockwave. I think it's good.
Mm-hmm. She fully thinks you stole her starlight, though.
Yeah. It does shine out as constellations. It's like the Mario Kart cart. Kind of just...
You said con save?
Yeah, 13, yeah.
That is going to be a 18.
Ooh, okay. Well, either way, on a failed save, on a successful save, takes half as much damage, does not push back. So you take 2d8 thunder damage.
All right, roll me some damage.
Thunder wave. So that is 13. So you take half of 13. Actually, how do damage modifiers work? It's 13 damage, but you add +2 because Al has an ability where I add 2 thunder damage to the attack. So 15
Okay.
total. Half
So
that.
15 halved comes out to 7.
Cool.
All right, as you cast out the thunder wave, the shock wave hits the blue, strange stone creature, and as it does, you see cracks and splits. Cracks begin to split down the side of it. A few pebbles and debris begin to fall off.
Safe to say they might be weak to thunder damage.
Is that
All
a
right.
question?
Yeah, for you, yeah.
That is a question I am not willing to tell you right now.
Could I, with my free action, could I do an Arcana check to see? Or like
For your bonus action, sure.
bonus action? Nah, I should have done this first. Guys, when playing a Warlock, remember to do this first before you do other spells. I'm going to use bonus action to hex the blue one instead. I'm going to hex his Constitution.
All right, fair enough. Very
God
good.
damn it, I should have done that first.
Mhm.
And is there any movement you would like to make, Al?
Yeah, which one is Al on the screen? Then?
Al is the purple.
Go bring me back 10 feet, please.
10 feet, just
Yes,
directly
please.
back.
Yes, please.
Okay. 5, 10.
Perfect. That's it for me.
All right. Minnie, you are up with Vea on deck. Minnie, what would you like to do?
Could I use my bonus action to see if there's anything that's soft looking on these creatures that I could try to shoot, like an eye?
Yeah, I'll say you can go ahead and make a general investigation check for me.
Okay. Fuck me. That's an 11.
With an 11, you don't see anything other than the stone.
Okay. Minnie will draw her short bow, and she's gonna aim for kind of where an eye should be. She's just trying to
Okay.
find something that could be mushy.
All right, fair enough. Who are you aiming for? Are you aiming for blue or are you aiming for gray?
I'm gonna aim for blue.
Okay.
That's a 17 to hit.
A 17 absolutely hits. As you draw your short bow, letting it loose, you watch as it flies towards it and hits it directly on the top right corner. You watch as a large chunk falls off and smashes on the ground. Go ahead and roll some damage for me.
Okay. That is
There you
gonna
go,
be 6 points.
Okay.
damage.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Minnie?
Well, he's engaged, so I get the D6 sneak, right?
Technically, he's not engaged. There needs to be someone within range, which is 5
Oh, I
feet.
see. Okay. Got it.
Or
Nope,
you could
because
be,
I
if
already
you
used-
hide. So if you hide somewhere, that will also give you the ability of sneak attack.
Yeah, I already used my bonus, so I think I'm spent.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if you go before them in initiative, also, I think you get sneak attack. Like before they've taken a turn. As a
Send it to the rules lawyers.
No.
Someone in chat knows.
Yeah, someone in chat, tell me if that's true or not. I'm sure it is. There's lots of people who play D&D in our chat.
I don't see that in
Oh, that's the
Oh,
assassin's
that's a
class.
feat.
My
Uh,
mistake.
Oh, specifically, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks, Bobby.
I tried.
That's Pathfinder. Bobby, you're dead. Your character
How
dies
would
immediately.
I
Oh,
possibly?
wow.
I don't even
It
know D&D
suddenly
rules. You
falls
think I
over
know
and dies.
Pathfinder rules?
I would like to take 10
I've just
steps
been
back
I've
to
just been
healing.
seeding it into you this whole time, like just quietly.
Oh, gross.
Like
It's like a
osmosis.
disease.
Out of here.
I quit.
Dag's handing out STRPGs.
Okay, that's good. I'll give you that one.
All right, fair enough. Nothing else you want to do, Minnie?
No, I don't have any more actions.
All right, Vea, you are up. What would you like to do? Keelan, you're on deck.
I have questions. So
I have answers.
first, there's like the whole catacombs, like the actual stuff in front of us. Does that all look stable? Like between like there's the building and does it look stable? And then there's the bad guys and then there's us, right?
Yeah, everything looks relatively stable here.
Okay.
All of the tombstones and grave markers are made out of a heavy stone. So pretty much everything, you could try cutting down a tree. They are dead trees, but other than that, everything is rock solid, as they say.
Ah, okay. I also know very little bit about these bad guys in real life too, because they're brand new and we've never seen anything like this before. They
Never.
appear to be floating, right? Like floating up and down.
I just don't know. I just don't know how to do that. Hang on. Can I make them float? Oh, look at that! I can make them float.
Oh,
I can make them float.
Oh.
They fell. Oh.
Oh.
The floor
Listen,
takes
guys.
damage?
Sometimes, especially in front of a lot of people, I have a hard time getting it up. Okay.
It's really keeping
It's
it
a
up.
lot of
that you
pressure.
struggle with. You got it up
Performance
fine. but-
Issues are, common.
It's true.
Now, I do remember these things make sounds, right? Like, ah.
They do. They do.
Right. Classic. I hear it in this moment. I think, yes, this will be okay. And I would like to use my movement, which I know is halved, with Berrick on my
yeah, 'cause
back.
Berrick's on top of you, right?
Yes. Yes. And I'd like to wearing him like a nice little hat. Great. Easy. Easy. Perfect balance.
Is
I
that
would
not
like-
how you guys envisioned it?
No,
That's
this-
how I.
100%. I'm going to go for the gray one on the right.
Okay.
From what I see, I'm going to use my movement to get as close as I can. And then I choose you, Pokey Bear. And I'm going to throw him for my actual action. And I'm trying to specifically aim to throw Berrick into the mouth of this creature.
Okay. Fair enough. How much
Would you-
movement? How much movement speed do you have? 30
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah, so I'd have only 15 this
10.
time.
We're gonna
Alright.
get through this dungeon fine.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then I
this
go,
is-
eat!
All right. Now you're going to try and yeet him into the mouth of the
Yes.
creature. Go ahead. First, and this doesn't count towards any of your actions. First, go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Okay, absolutely. It's not great at a
Can I
9.
roll a diet check?
A 9. I don't think you'd be able to make it the entire way there.
Okay. All right. My legs start to fatigue. My thighs are burning. God damn it, Berrick! What did you eat? Ah!
I don't remember.
As I'm complaining, I'm still going to try, like, with a lot of effort. All right. Here you go. Go fly, motherfucker. And I'm going to try to then still try to throw him.
All right. Fair enough. Berrick, you get tossed about 10 feet.
What are you doing?
Actually, make a dexterity saving throw for me as well.
Sure.
Oh shit!
Look out, you
Sorry.
might take 23 fall damage.
That is a 9.
A 9, and you land prone.
Okay, perfect. So he lands on his face and then just like looks up at the what I'm assuming the monster is called a chwomp.
Close, yes.
What is it? What's it called?
Oh, there we go.
So, chat, apparently Berrick is vulnerable to gravity. As,
Yes.
Sorry. I
Even
thought
in
this would
any
work
wild
better.
shape form I take, I'm still vulnerable to gravity.
You were supposed to be like my Pokemon. Why didn't you do anything?
Why didn't I change? It wasn't my turn yet.
There we go.
Oh, that's fair. I didn't think of that.
I like that. No, I like the idea that we just don't have the same like
Nope.
telepathy that you and Rune have in that
Yep.
situation.
This is
We're
failing
not on the same
horribly.
page at all.
Like, I'm mad at you for messing this up, even though I threw you without giving you a warning.
Right.
What the heck,
Uh,
Berrick? Why couldn't you figure out what you were supposed to do?
All right, is there anything else you want to do on your turn, Vale?
Nope, my action was to throw him. That sounds pretty good.
All right, fair enough. It is.
Don't say it's the thing.
Oh, it is definitely his turn.
Oh, fuck you. Prone.
Great.
Roll! Roll!
Great.
What do I want to do here?
Faya just delivered this.
Yeah.
Here you
we
go.
sacrifice.
Just imagining Rune watch Faya throw Berrick to see him get smushed by this giant crusher.
Rune's only
It's a
thought
great
being, I was
scene.
a way better Power Ranger than Barrett.
This would make like a great like 3 or 4 panel like comic strip. Just-
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, the T-Womp. Now seeing the
That's what
anger that Vea has shown in the aggression is going to pass over top of Berrick and directly over to Vea
Wow.
as it comes crushing down on top of Vea.
Oh,
Nope, look at that. It can't.
still
I
in
am-
Berrick.
You're-
Invulnerable.
I am resistant
Damn
to
it.
crush.
Vea says no you.
Yeah.
Counter.
There we go.
No. I hold this perfectly. Listen, if I can carry Berrick, I can carry this thing. I've been training for this moment.
That's rude.
As it comes crushing down over top of you, I need you to go ahead and make a dex saving throw as well.
Can I try to actually counter lift it? I want to Atlas this.
Technically, this is its attack, so I'm going to say no for that one.
Okay.
The disappointment.
Fine. I'll choose to run away then instead. 16.
16. All right. As it comes crushing down over top of you, you hold it up as best that you can. You do take 9 points of bludgeoning damage, but are not
Holy-
knocked prone.
Oof.
Dave, do you know we're level 2?
Yeah, we're
do you
level
know that?
2.
This is fine.
So-
I can handle it, Vea.
so you know,
Just
we're level
snaps
2.
at the rest of you.
Oh,
I'm
are you?
not
I didn't.
weak.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Well, Rune's
As
level 10.
as you roll roughly out of the way, Vea, you see just in time as some of the spikes that coat its exterior around its frame suddenly jettison out towards Toad. And is Berrick in range?
No.
Well, you were 10. I said 10 feet, right?
I think
Yeah.
you said 15.
No, I said 10 feet.
But would it count as 15 because he's prone? Because that's a height difference now.
Oh my.
True.
Well, technically, it's slammed on the ground. Use your imagination, people.
Man, fucking cat's taking fall damage and now this.
Okay, so that's going to be a dirty 20 to hit, and I need you to make another dex saving throw, Berrick. Oh, wait, you're on the ground, so
I am
no, that
prone.
wouldn't work. You wouldn't need to worry about that. I need to roll one for Toad. All right, Berrick,
mean,
you
you should
take
still
5
work.
points. You take 5 points of piercing damage, and are skidded another 5 feet.
My ass. Because Mary fell on his face, so the only thing that has any height right now is his ass. Straight in the fucking cheek.
And it is going to use the rest of its movement to float back upwards. And we'll say that's about 10 feet.
Does his ass glow now?
Damn it. His ass does glow.
No, now he's not a liar.
Full circle.
Just had to shake it up some.
Yeah.
You want me to shake?
Damn
How many
it.
times are you going to keep dropping this sucker on my head?
It's fine.
You're
Try to keep it up.
enjoying this way
9
too
damage
much.
each time.
Yeah, like,
And I smash Vaya dead.
There.
yeah,
dead.
like, all right, tell me you don't
There
like
Now
me.
it's hovering. All right, we
Got
finally
it.
got it. Okay. With that said, Keelan, you're up. Berrick, you're on deck.
Okay, so the blue Thwompy Thwomp hasn't Thwompy Thwomped anyone.
He has not swamped anyone, and he does have Hex.
Okay. Question. Just putting it out there.
Uh-oh.
Is the entrance to the catacomb small that these creatures couldn't get in if we just ran past them and went into the catacomb?
That's true.
High or low for your benefit.
Always high, please. Dag likes big things and big numbers.
What?
Yeah, I know. I hated it as soon as I said it as well.
Yeah, 2 players left the table for that one. They're the lucky ones.
Never.
Unfortunately, that is a 10, which resides on the low side. So
Yeah, they can't go in.
they'd be able to squeeze through.
Okay.
But only one of
Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'm going to, seeing Vaya get crushed under this thing, I presume these things are pretty heavy. I'm going to try my best to use my incredible first round speed abilities to rush at the blue one and attempt to barrel it to knock it prone by hitting it directly in the face.
Okay. As you rush towards the creature,
Yep.
and you're
So I'm
going to
gonna try
attempt to knock it
Knock
prone.
it prone. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I will also no, I won't use that yet. Okay, that's fine.
Go
okay,
ahead and,
that is-
make an attack roll for me to see if you can knock
Okay.
it prone.
Okay, sorry, one sec. There we go. Attack roll of that's a natural 1.
That's fine.
But I did get a Gods is Pleased earlier on today.
God's is please only works towards skill checks.
Dang. I got nothing. All right, that is
Okay.
a natural 1.
As you try and thrust yourself towards the creature, it turns slightly, exposing some of its spiked sides. You take 2 points of piercing damage for that natural 1.
Oof. Okay. Keelan's gonna double down, and even though it did turn and grabbed his spikes, Keelan's then gonna sort of slam both of his hands on either side of this. Because imagine the spikes are towards me, I'm gonna slam both my hands on either side of it and still try to knock it prone with my attack action.
Okay. Go ahead and make another attack for me.
All right, come on, baby. That is a 25 with a natural
Hey.
20.
As you take both hands, smashing it against the creature, go ahead and roll some damage for me.
All right. That is 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. To be clear, I wanted to knock it prone. Not. It's not non-arm strike. Well, it is non-arm strike, but it's like.
And I did hit it with a Constitution Hex as well, if that affects anything.
So you weren't trying to do damage, so you were kind of shoving it as opposed to actually trying to hit it.
No, I was trying to knock it prone. So basically, when I imagine it prone, I imagine it on what is effectively its back, which would be like flat.
Okay.
That's all. That's what I want to do with my
Right.
first
So
thing.
I'm saying, like, are you just pushing the creature? Like, you're not trying to physically harm it. You're trying to knock it over.
Yeah, I'm trying to flip it like a pancake.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Then I will put that 7 damage back on the board.
And
And
then I want to jump on top of it. There we go. That's the one.
All right, and then you're jumping on top of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. And then with my bonus action, I want to make an attack.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one. With it being prone, I also get advantage. Which is a second natural 20.
Hey.
And I'm
You and Nate taking all the nat 20s for yourselves.
I know.
You have one
Not
already.
bad.
So that's
I had a
9
dirty
points a day.
9 points. Okay.
Yeah. So Keelan's basically just rushed in, run straight into the spikes as it turned into the side, slammed both his hands on its face and its back to flip it over, then started jumping on top of it, and with both his hands kind of clasped together, he kind of like just hits it square between the eyes.
Nice. All right. As you continue to barrage the creature with your attacks, you see more and more cracks forming around the face. More and more of the pieces of rubble now falling off to the side. You see a number of spikes now falling off to the ground. It's looking beaten up already. All right. That ends Keelan's turn, unless there's anything else you want to do.
Nope, I'm good.
All right. Berrick, you were up, and Rune, you were on deck.
Thank God. You're
All
muted,
right, Berrick,
Bobby.
what would you like to do?
I'm going to get up to my feet, which takes half my movement, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Bonus action. Berrick is going to do his absolute best to remember what that frog they attacked in the cave looked like. And with all his might, try to mimic that shape. And I'm trying to wild shape into a giant toad. And I meant to say toad this time.
I don't know if I have a giant toad readily available.
That's okay.
What do I have?
You know which boss I'm talking about. I don't know if you still have that one.
It's a different program that I'm using right now because I can't import things properly.
It could be whatever. It's theater of the mind, guys. We don't need this stuff.
All right, you can just be. Oh, damn it! That doesn't work anymore. Shit. Does this work?
Handling
Damn it!
this very well.
Just make him a bag.
Yeah, give him the
Oh,
code.
it worked. Okay.
Yeah,
there you go.
Oh.
Perfect. Yeah.
What is it?
Oh
no.
well.
Did it
Berrick,
just
no.
It fell through the earth.
Oh no! Oh
no.
no!
Oh, no.
Oh my!
I've ruined everything.
Oh my!
I've angered
What
the
have you
gods with my wild
Damn
shape.
it! All right, fine.
Barrel.
This
Just
fight is
barrel.
turning into a whole
could
different
just
party
be,
right
It
now.
could just be my Minnie, and we'll just say that I'm a giant toad.
Barrel.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, we need
You're a
realism,
barrel.
Bobby.
Barrel
Yeah,
Berrick.
So we're gonna
Yeah.
put a keg on,
Yeah, you're just a barrel right now.
which is much better than just using my Minnie. Yeah.
Barreling.
There you go. You're a giant barrel now. Congratulations. Now, where the hell did Dag go?
Do a barrel roll. I don't know. I'm chilling.
I think when the thing flipped, he flew up in the air.
There he
Like
is.
I saw his
There.
mini.
Ow.
All right, we're good.
Everything
We're
has
good.
gone to shit.
Oh my
It's
god.
fine. Everything's fine.
None of this is right.
All right. So, giant frog barrel.
Yeah. So giant frog barrel.
What would you like to do?
He just kind of looks at Vea. I'm going to. How far up in the sky is the
10 feet.
T-Womp? Okay, I have a standing 10-foot jump as a toad.
Okay.
So he's sort of just gonna jump up, and you're gonna hear a boing, as if from some kind of Nintendo game. And
Never heard of
I'm
it.
going to attempt to swallow the swamp.
What the fuck, man?
All right.
Nice.
Right.
How big is the giant toad?
It is a large beast. So large.
Okay.
So as long
Looking
as
at the overall size of
one
the creature,
higher,
it's about the same size as you are.
yeah. So it's a grapple
Frogs have very large mouths.
ultimately.
All right.
It's covered in spikes.
Uh-huh.
Very well known.
Oh no.
As You jump
It's
up
gonna be
and
fun.
wrap your as you jump up and wrap your tongue around the creature, trying to pull it into your mouth.
I do have to make
You feel-
a weapon attack, by the way, just so you know,
Okay, go ahead and make an attack for me.
to make sure it hits first. Okay, 17.
70 does hit. As you wrap your tongue around the creature, you feel the spikes now grazing against your tongue, causing immense discomfort to you. As you immediately go with your mouth, you realize that, unfortunately, these creatures are immune to being grappled.
Fuck. It does still take the bite damage, so I guess I'll take that.
All right, go ahead and roll some damage for me.
Wow.
7 plus 2 for 9 piercing damage, plus if it takes poison damage, 5 poison damage. So total of 14 if it takes poison damage.
Okay. You
The
you
camera
watch
just
as
disappeared for
the
me.
poison seems to erode into the seep into the pores of the stone pores of the creature. You watch as some of it almost becomes to erode away from it.
So having poked his own mouth, he looks back at Vea again and just licks his own eyeball. Just...
All right. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Berrick?
No, but did I
Okay.
take any damage from trying to bite it? Out of curiosity.
No. I'll say you didn't take any damage from it. If you would have rolled in that one, I probably would have done it, but you're okay.
Cool.
All right, Rune, you're up. What would you like to do?
First, would like to inform you that the map is out again, and we saw a flash of something very funny. So you may want to switch your OBS.
Damn it.
Also, I can't see. So while you're doing that, I'm just going to recap what happened to Rune. Rune sees Al shoot off this magical energy. She is just enamored. And then she sees Vea throw her brother to the ground. This thing basically smashed down both of them. And just like an anime girl, her eyes go full white and you know the shading at the top. And she goes, ah!
Very descriptive. Well done.
Yep.
Oh, perfect. The map's up now. Okay, so how far is Rune from the one near Berrick and Vea? Where is Rune? I can't even see her.
Rune is the blue
Underneath.
one right here.
Oh, I see. She's just
So you're
in front
5,
of-
10, 15, 20, about 25 feet. And then
Is
it's
the-
still 10 feet in the air.
Theoretically, can Rune just do a little hop and touch it?
Can you... well,
Just a little 10-foot hop.
I mean, she's what, 5 foot?
What kind
would
of-
we say,
what
5
kind
foot
of
5, 5 foot
vertical-
6?
yeah, what kind of vertical does she have? Oops.
I don't know. How does jump rules work in D&D?
I will say this. A
Uh,
giant toad has a standing leap of 10 feet.
Yeah, I'll say with 10 feet you could probably reach up and hit it.
Sorry, with what? You cut out with for me.
Oh, yeah, you could jump up and touch it.
Okay, but not as an action. Like essentially, I want to touch it for a spell, because I need to touch the thing to cast a spell mechanically. If we're speaking here, and the spell is an action. So do I have enough economy to move, do a jump, and touch it, and cast my spell?
Sure, why not?
Okay. I mean, theoretically, for the internet, when we get our hate comments, I mean, if she's 5'5", 5'6", you put your arm up, you know, whatever, it's fine. Okay. So after Rune does her anime freak out moment, she will do that. She will sort of gather her composure, walk up epically and slowly, and then she will jump up in what almost feels like slow motion. And as soon as her hand touches the stone thingy, swamp thing, whatever, floating in the air, after her hand makes contact, she closes her eyes, and you just see this sort of like wave of air, almost in slow motion, sort of go out, and her hair like goes like an anime girl. And then and she casts inflict wounds on this thing.
Okay. All right. What's the save on that?
Spicy meatball.
It's not a save, it's an attack roll.
All right.
Yeah, that is a 18 plus 4, which is 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Absolutely hits as you jump up and just touch this creature. A bluish glow begins to emit from your hands as the air whooshes out. You watch as cracks directly from where your hand touches begin to spread out like webs. Go ahead and roll some damage for me.
I would also like to add the flavor that her staff is in one hand and it's glowing, and the tattoos on her other hand that are touching are also lighting up. Oh my god! I rolled 2 9s and a 5. 23 points of necrotic damage.
Damn.
You just see like all
Inflict
these
wounds, man.
flecks.
That's a
Yeah.
strong
You
fucking
see
spell.
all these flecks of stone just start to just decay and like slow motion like peel off as it looks like where the impetus of where she touched, there's like a insane darkness that sort of like cracks out through the stone thing.
All right, and as the cracks begin to make their way up through the creature, now glowing the strange purplish blackish glow from the inside, it lets out a before it shatters into thousands of tiny pieces, sending tiny bits of stone and pebbles flying everywhere.
That's right. Rune will look at Al and say, maybe we both got star power.
Hey, it worked pretty good. Which constellation did you use?
The big square, obviously, with the question mark.
Right, yeah. Box to beat a box. Makes sense.
Right.
All right. If that's the case, it is now Frog's turn. As what's Frog's movement speed? 5,
Not
10,
to be
15,
confused with
20,
Toad.
25. Yep. Yeah, as you can see, that's a completely different character. Completely and utterly different character from anything else. This is totally OC character right there.
Can
The
actually
map is
see.
A
blank
light
again,
helmet thing on.
But
Yeah.
Cam is out.
What?
Fuck. God
I
damn
just
it,
don't
gotta
want your
stop hitting
joke to
that
be
button.
like, wasted. Oh yeah, no, that's not the same character at all.
Not the,
You're talking about Bobby, right?
That is completely OC
There
character.
it is.
Yeah.
In all of his glory as he makes his way over to the prone blue T-Womp. He is going to reach forward and touch himself. And as he does, you watch as he begins to grow and expand.
God damn it.
Boop, 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 boop. And as his bonus action, he is going to try and make an arm strike.
Yeah. Get it. Frog.
He says,
Jeez.
"You took my general away from me!" As he leans back and plants a haymaker directly on the creature. As he screams out in pain, as it doesn't seem to have any effect on the creature at all. He rolled in 3.
Frog.
Advantage on prone.
Good job, Frog.
Advantage.
that's right.
Dag has him prone. Good job, Dag.
All right, that is going to be an 18 as he winds up hitting the creature. It takes 3 points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Better than none.
Way to go, Frog. Way to go. And still a large portion of it cracks off and falls to the ground.
Yes.
That one is dead. So that takes us back to the top of the round. Al, you were up. Minnie, you're on deck. Where's Al again? Why is Al laying down? Al, you fucking lazy.
He's taking a nap. I think it was during the
he's
earthquake
like,
moment.
"Oh, no, I'm done with this."
Yeah. So this thing, it's still prone, yes?
It is still prone, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hang on. Let me see if I can make it prone again without breaking everything.
I think we're still just gonna go for it. Al's gonna wind up and he's gonna try to. Keelan, no, hang on.
Keelan.
You gotta really hang on. But yeah, Keelan's sort of struggle to keep it pinned down. Berrick's gonna, or Al's gonna kind of eye it up and sort of aim, and he's like, "All right, Keelan, now just don't get hit by this." And he's gonna fire a blast towards the thing.
Trying to get hit by what?
He's a pro.
I look straight at it.
Yeah. I'll roll disadvantage because he's prone here.
You do get advantage, yep.
Oh, advantage. Well, he's prone.
He said
'cause
advantage.
he's ranged.
He said advantage.
Just take it.
Shut the fuck up, Jeff.
Take
Thanks,
it.
Dave. Don't play either way. That's a 9.
9 does not hit, unfortunately, as it just singes the tree directly behind it. You watch it go up into a purple burst of purple flame.
Al sort of puts his arms down like, "Who did that? That's crazy." And then he's just gonna.
Oh my god, you did channel Rune's powers.
Yeah, happened to the best of us.
Yeah, that was close. Good thing Berrick wasn't
All right.
shapeshifted into a tree. I got nothing.
Anything
no.
else you want to do?
Nah, I'm just gonna hold the bonus action as a reaction. I'm good.
Okay. If that's the case, Minnie, you're up. What would you like to do? Vea, you're on deck.
Can I get on top of it too?
Sure, why not? You want to hop on it for a ride as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get on top.
All right.
I'm gonna have to use my bonus action dash because I've only got 25 feet.
Okay, so no, you have to. The dash would be an action.
Okay,
You're a
so
rogue.
Rogues
Yeah.
don't get. I thought they don't get that until like
cunning
later on.
action on each of your turns to
It's
take
just level
dash,
2.
disengage, or hide.
Oh, okay.
Too.
Yeah, all right.
Mhm.
Fair enough. Cunning action. You're right. All right. So using a
Mhm.
bonus action, you can hop on. You now see as
So fast.
Keelan's still over top. Brr, 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 brr.
She just wants to be included. Super excited that she actually managed to get up there. She's gonna join Keelan's kind of bloodlust, and I'm gonna attack it with my short sword
Okay.
for a 15 to hit.
15 absolutely hits as you begin to stab the rock thing with your sword.
She's making stupid noises like, eh! All right. That is a 7 plus
Okay.
sneak attack.
You would have sneak attack. Yep.
Yeah.
7 plus 13 points
Plus
of damage.
13?
Total or plus 13?
13
You guys
total.
are bitching and
13
complaining.
total.
Oh, we're level. I'm gonna do
13
80 points of
total, babe.
damage.
Yeah, we need to level
Still
up.
Damage. All right. As you raise your short sword into the sky once more and plunge it down, it's like a reverse Arthurian legend. As you pierce directly into the mouth of the creature, you watch as the entire thing begins to split and crack into two as it falls on either side. Both you and Keelan tumble down from it, and you hear that strange cackling laughter once more as you see a wispy entity now rush its way in towards, the catacombs.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, I
Oh,
told you guys flipped off of it anyway.
bye, Keelan.
See ya.
Bye.
Keelan's on fire in the tree now.
Oh, it burns. Even
Oh,
more
you are
so
in the
because it's
tree.
our friendship.
How is that even happening? Damn.
This is amazing.
Keelan, you okay there? Al just
And
like,
with the two
"I'll
creatures now devastated and done for, that's going to take us out of combat. Well done. Well done.
Good job, gang.
Ooh.
We're good at the murders.
What?
He
Minnie?
killed rocks.
Floating
Literally.
rocks.
Oh, okay.
Did you say that I looked bloodlusty when I was up there?
Not out loud.
Well, I mean, I mean, it was heavy.
I don't know.
You
You,
know,
were
like-
like hammering on its head. It looked fun.
Yeah, it was
so
made of rock. It was hard. I wasn't angry. It just I don't know. Just seemed like I don't know. Just seemed like you thought that I'd gone into some sort of barbarian rage or something, like some sort of lunatic.
I thought you were just having fun pummeling rocks.
I don't have fun pummeling. I mean, sometimes, but only when I'm working. Not when they have faces. It's kind of weird.
Well, it's kind of an ugly face. Anyway, good job. And she gives him a high
High
five,
five!
kind of like sitting in the rubble of the
Oh
rocks.
yeah. There's just these two hands, like, because this conversation was happened while we're just buried. Just yay! I'll pull us out of the rubble, and so are we expecting more of that when we get in there? Toad, frog, fuck.
I'm not exactly sure what you're going to find inside there, but if there's anything I've seen so far, I would say yes.
Okay, well, how's
And
everyone
as he
looking?
says this, a crack of lightning comes from behind, and a
God.
rumble in the skies, like the sound of many hooven feet now rushing across the battlefield. Welcome in, Raiders.
Hi.
we gotta get out of here before
So
the. We've got to get out of here. We don't want whatever that is to catch up to us. Quick, into the
Minnie-
catacombs.
Minnie gasps at the lightning and grabs onto Keelan.
Keelan will lift up Minnie and sort of like cradle in his arms, circa season 2, and prepare some milk.
No.
No milk! No
I'm not
milk!
doing that again.
No. Absolutely no.
Oh god.
Okay, I go inside.
All right. As you all begin to make your way inside of the catacombs, the
Oh.
darkness.
Can I just steal part of the T-Womp? You said it broke into pieces. I'd like
yeah,
to keep
there's
a
tons of little
medium-sized.
tiny pieces.
Yeah,
All right, yeah, sure. You can keep a medium-sized piece of T-Womp with you.
thank you. Souvenir.
You said Berrick was roughly the same size as the T-Womps, right? In
Yeah.
giant toad form?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so he squeezes his fat toad ass through the...
Al kind
Of course, yeah. Fair
yeah,
enough.
Al's helping him fucking push on.
Suck it in, Berrick. Suck it in.
All right, and as you finally both push through, Al tumbling forward as giant toad Berrick makes his way through, you all head into the darkness of the catacombs, and that's where we're going to take a short rest for the evening.
Aw.
Woo!
It's only a
Well
short
done.
rest.
You guys beat up some rocks. First, this whole episode rocks. We got rocks at the beginning. We've got barking rocks. We've got rock collections. Now you're fighting rocks. It comes full circle, guys.
Those
Well
rocks were
done.
hard too. That was
And Dave, you're my rock.
You know
Good
what?
point.
You get
Damn
inspiration
it.
for that,
Trying to
Bobby.
get
You get inspiration for that.
Gee, got me.
Oh,
Hater.
oh. I'm gonna start preparing compliments too.
You should. That's how you guys listen. We're all online, so you can't give me snacks. So you can just boost my ego.
Compliments.
There you go. That's all you need to do.
Googling.
I did give you a literary
Googling
reference
compliments.
earlier. Do I get inspiration for that still?
A literary? How is that a compliment?
No, I gave it to you as a gift, a recommendation
It's pretty good.
in podcast format. on
Anyway,
Sunday.
folks, this is where we're going to take a short rest for the evening. So go get your apple juices, go get your orange juices, go get your giant toad juices, and stick around because we're about to head into the catacombs, and lots of things are both dead and die in catacombs. So you probably don't want to miss this.
Oh.
Ooh.
Hashtag we're rolling new characters too.
This'll be fun.
Welcome
More
back, ladies and
captain.
gentlemen. And I was reminded that Vea/Beck did give me a great suggestion for a podcast. I was wrong. It was my fault. So for that, you are absolutely granted advantage, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Thank you, my
How did I
liege.
know you were gonna say that? That's so weird.
We're just mind melded sometimes, bud. Oh, we lost Jess.
Bye, Jess.
I'm sure she's fine.
She
So
quit on the break.
quick
Find
shout out to the great podcast. So my dad wrote a porno, and we would suggest all of you go check it out, because
Nope.
who doesn't love dads that write pornos? Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
A look at a day's future.
Probably. Yeah.
Oh. I have many thoughts about that.
Should we not encourage that?
Nope.
Guys, don't go watch that. Okay, it's okay. I got it covered.
Yeah.
So, heading inside of the catacombs, there doesn't seem to be any light sources around as you're bathed in pitch blackness.
Well, I hate to be this annoying person to talk about dark vision when
I run away.
blackness is brought up.
I run away from Rune after what happened last time.
All right.
Okay, I'm not even there yet. I just need a reminder of the rules. Pitch black doesn't matter if you have dark vision, right? You're still fucked, right?
No, you could see, if you have dark vision, you can see, I believe, 20 feet as if it was dim light.
Dim light within the radius as if it were bright light, and in darkness as if it were dim light.
Yeah.
Okay. So Rune, who has dark vision, can see dimness.
Yeah, you could see shadows and silhouettes.
If I were to use a torch, would that then make it dim light around us?
It would make it bright light to a certain extent, which I believe would be 20 feet. And then beyond that, I think it's another 10 feet of dim light.
I light a torch.
All right. With that, the
Cheater.
room bursts up with lights, and you're able to see around you at this point. As you begin to look around, you see a very long corridor leading forward. And just off to your right, you see a large archway towards another room. Which way would you guys like to go?
I like
I would like-
rooms. Sorry.
I would like to light my candle because I don't have a torch.
Okay.
Oh, no. Actually, I have your torch, Minnie.
Ooh, thank you. Oh, can I have it back now?
You may, yes.
Thank you.
I just imagined Minnie like looking at the torch and being like,
Yeah.
Actually, you know,
actually,
you know what probably happened is there are like Keelan does have two torches. One's like his torch, which is like a big torch, and another is like a shorter torch. And then as he goes to hand Minnie back her shorter torch, looking Minnie in the eye and sort of, realizing like, oh, I'm gonna give Minnie the bigger torch, like the big Keelan sized one.
So she's holding now this oversized torch.
Two-way.
And
Like,
Keelan's
The
holding.
size of your torso.
Yeah, and Keelan's holding this like little one.
holding like a mole.
Thanks, Keelan. She'll take it and she'll hold it like a little higher up and kind of hug it because she's scared.
Okay.
Question. Out of the group, since Rune has known everyone for so long, who has the worst eyesight in the dark? Who's the two worst at seeing things in the dark?
Definitely,
have-
Minnie.
Okay, so to make this real fast, unlike the other time, Rune will walk up to both Keelan and Minnie and put her hands on both of their shoulders. And she'll just sort of mumble to herself, and then her eyes will go white and sort of transfer over to you, and your eyes will go white and then fade a little dark. And you both receive dark vision.
Son of a bitch, not again!
It's like, gonna do it.
Look
Right in
directly
the
at the
retinas.
light. Just
I
look.
had my torch out.
Well,
We
just
have
look-
torches.
why are you staring right into the fire? Just look ahead of you.
That's where I hold my light. I don't hold it behind my head.
Stare. Don't. What? We are not going to roleplay this, Keelan. Just hold the fucking light.
Complexity of that.
All right. With adequate lighting, you begin to make your way down the hallway. Turning and looking into the separated room to the right, you see a very large room, easily 50 feet by 50 feet. All around that room, you see small trinkets and chests and crates. Frog
this
speaks
feels
up
like
at
a
this
trap.
point. Ah, the gift of the dead room. This is where individuals used to come to give gifts to those who have passed.
Right, yeah.
Like offerings.
What's a dead person supposed to do with a gift?
Be rich in the next life.
I mean, who's to say that?
Gonna go over to one of the boxes. Are they already open, or are they like locked, closed, or whatever?
They're closed, but you don't see any locking mechanism.
Cool. I'll open one of the boxes.
Don't touch it! It's clearly creepy!
As you look inside, you see a hefty size pile of the small gold coins that you remember from the marketplace.
I'm gonna add 2 more gold coins to the pile, and then close it.
Flex.
All right. Keelan makes it rain on the dead. Very good.
Very classy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we love to
Okay.
see. Keelan, as you begin to make your way back towards your companions, from the corner of the room closest to the archway, you begin to hear a noise. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Look around.
As you look over, you see a relatively large barrel that seems to kind of be shifting and moving back and forth.
What the
Yoki?
Rune is very scared at this point in time and receives Dark Heart.
Right. I tried to appease the dead, Mr. Frog, sir, and then a barrel started wobbling over there. I don't know why, but I feel compelled to break it.
I mean, you can try. I don't know about damaging the gifts of the gods or the dead.
Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? That's a good point. I'll try opening it first before I, yeah, okay.
As
Oh,
you
wait,
pull
sorry.
with all your might, go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
All right. Natural 20!
No!
Ow!
Wow.
Easily popping it off. And now looking inside of the barrel itself, it seems to be completely empty.
Ugh.
When a rush of wind begins to pull up from it and whirl around the room, you feel your hair and mane begin to blow back for a moment. When suddenly, directly in the center of the room, you all take note as an apparition begins to form directly in front of you. The creature that you see, now in ethereal form, is a very large ape-like being. You can see the upper half wears a small red vest, and the lower half, the legs are gone with just the trail of a wisp.
Ah, fellow genie.
Oh, close. I am but an apparition at this point. Thank you so much for allowing me out of the barrel. You wouldn't believe how long the other evil spirits of this place have kept me here.
Hey, this guy sounds like this little dude I met in the swamp once. He had me do backflips with him on his back. Crazy as shit.
Strange.
That's actually pretty impressive too. Like, you did backflips with some dude on your back?
Yeah, he made me. It was a whole what did he call it? Like a montage.
Well, you're very welcome, Mr. Apparition Monkey Man, sir.
Yes, that is my name now, but in my previous life, I went by another name.
Mm-hmm.
Konkey Dong.
I fucking knew it.
Well, Mr. Dong. Can I call you Mr. Dong?
No!
Please.
Please!
That was my father's name. Call me Konkey.
Well, Konkey then.
It's just so large.
I'm sorry that you were kept trapped by all the evil spirits here. We're in fact here, I suppose, on something of a hero's journey, I guess. We're looking for Agent Pink, who is apparently trapped down here amongst the evil spirits and bad folk that live down here. And we're looking for them. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Well, I don't know of this Agent Pink that you speak of. I have been trapped in that barrel for a very, very long time. But if I was a betting dong, I would say it's most likely in the deepest recesses of these catacombs, where all of the old kings and queens were laid to rest. It is the highest concentration of all of the evil spirits that overtake this tomb.
When you say evil spirits, you don't mean real evil spirits, do you?
Oh, the evilest of evil spirits.
As a spirit yourself, like, how do you actually deal with evil spirits? I assume you can't just stab them with a sword because they're already dead.
Yeah, is it evil in like a difference of opinion, or like evil like cast from darkness will return to darkness, you know?
Well, first question, we usually use ghost swords. Second question, the major difference between us is those who just look for rest and peace. Resting in peace. Those type of things. Where the evil spirits want to run amok. They want to cause mischief and mayhem wherever they go. Their whole purpose is to wreak havoc on the world.
Okay.
Great. Well, I feel very unprepared because, as it turns out, and she's gonna pull out her sword, this is not a ghost sword. I don't really know what I'm gonna be able to handle this for. Can I just scare them? Is that an alternative?
Let me see your sword.
Well, it's kind of a loner, so don't break it.
I promise. As he reaches his hand out.
Okay. She'll hand it over.
Hand over the swords. He reaches towards it, wrapping his ethereal paws around its hilt. And as you release the sword, it immediately falls through his hand and onto the ground. You're right. That's not a ghost sword.
Oh my god.
Yep, thanks. Thank you.
As you reach down and pick it up, you do notice a very strange substance on it.
Where's this going?
What's the consistency?
No,
It's-
no, don't.
I have to touch
your
this. What do you
mind
want
out
me
of
to
your
do?
gutter,
But like, I'm
okay?
fine putting my hands in this gross substance.
As you pick it up, you note there seems to be some kind of ectoplasm
Okay.
made by a spooky, spooky ghost.
It was a ghost. It was a spooky.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get through this. We'll get through it, guys.
Will we?
Do you always just? She'll just look at the ectoplasm. Share pieces of you. I don't know how to talk about this. I don't have the words. I'm sorry. Someone please save me from this.
His name is Konkey Dong. You can't ask him things like that.
Listen, I'm sorry.
He literally has some. I can't. I'm muting. I can't.
Well, we broke Jess.
That, my friend, is what is known as ectoplasm.
Gross.
It is the materialization of the supernatural world.
Just really materialized it really fast. Like I thought it would take longer.
It's always been a problem.
Why are we doing this?
But that small coating of ectoplasm
Uh-huh.
might be enough to have some affliction against the evil spirits.
Thank you. I'm gonna just, I guess, carefully wrap it in my cloak so it doesn't get anywhere else.
Are you saying that in order to kill a ghost, we have to have?
Say it,
You got
Jess.
this, Jess. You got
Say
this.
This ectoplasm. Your ectoplasm on our. I can't.
Don't
on our
say your. Can we not say your?
You prefer like his ectoplasm?
It is his.
It's his personal brand.
Okay.
Anyway, is that what
No,
you're
you
saying?
can tell a ghost apart by the ectoplasm.
Do we all need
no.
it?
Tell what their diet's been.
I don't know how much ectoplasm I have. It's very limited in quantity from what I know.
You gotta reach
Usually-
out. After a bit, yeah.
Yes, after a short period of time, I regenerate my ectoplasm.
No. No.
Okay.
No.
Excuse me, Mr. Konkey. Does magic work? Like spells and stuff? Will that work on ghosts?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Damn,
That
really?
Mysticism has always been something that's been utilized against any of those who have passed.
Are you kidding me? I have to have, in order to be effective, this dude's sauce all over my swords, and they just get to bring in clean hands to this. This feels
Hey,
a
at
little
least you have. At
unfair.
least you have sauce. Some of us have no sauce.
Do you want some sauce, Minnie?
I think.
Guys, it's
I
ectoplasm. It has a
unfortunately,
name.
I think I need ectoplasm.
Maybe just
All
walk
right.
through them, Minnie.
I hate to say it.
Consider this,
But-
everyone. In order for Berrick, in his wild-shaped form, to be effective in combat, he has to put that sauce in his mouth. So
Oh, God.
just go ahead and think about that.
Right.
shit.
Oh, no.
All right, let's fade to black.
All right. Before we share sauce, I might have an idea that'll work. This is an ancient wild remedy for exorcising bad spirits, and to make this work, I need your help, Berrick. Berrick, listen. I know you spend a lot of time in the woods and that. You wouldn't happen to have any mistletoe and holly by any chance, would you?
Where's this going?
I'm not going to check because I feel like this is a joke.
It's not a joke. It's fine.
Yeah,
could
just
work.
Check your
It could-
pockets, Berrick.
Just check your pockets. Do you have any holly? No holly. Rune, do you have any holly?
No.
Damn. I was gonna put it in my water skin and make holly water.
Oh my gosh.
You forced that
Bobby!
so hard.
I did, but I was also hoping it would actually work.
No.
I don't understand the reference.
Oh,
Small
That's
one,
like
I
what
see
you
you
use
with
on the-
many
what you use on the
arrows.
thing.
Yes,
Small
I have
one.
like 10 arrows and also 2 short swords.
You're on thin ice.
Okay.
Oh, I know where this is
Would
going.
would you like me to coat your shaft with my ectoplasm?
I can't.
Just only the tips are necessary.
Yeah, you should
Just
just
the
mostly
tip?
focus on the tip.
Just the
yeah.
tip.
Just the
I
tip.
have to say yes. I have to say yes.
All of them. All of the tips.
Minnie takes her arrows out of the sheath and looks at them and looks at the ghost and then hands them over to him. Yes, please.
Ah. Well, I unfortunately cannot hold them, but if you just want to thrust them in my lower
No.
half.
No.
She looks away.
Go on, Minnie.
Starts diddling him with arrows.
She'll be like,
Come back all dripping. Just put one away at a time.
Let me know if you need a towel.
no!
Oh my god. How do I quit?
As
Yeah.
As you penetrate Konkey Dong
No.
with
No.
just the tip,
No.
you eventually swirl it around, getting a thick coating of ectoplasm on each one of your arrowheads.
I don't want to fight
Hate
anymore.
This game. And watch, we're not even gonna run into any ghosts either. We're just gonna have done all this for nothing.
The ghost just laughed because we have ectoplasm all over us. He tricked you with that?
Oh, God.
Well, great. Now we're all covered.
No, Rune is not.
You know, I think I'm
Oh.
good. I don't really need anything. You good too, Rune?
Yeah, I'm good. My magic is doing great.
Yeah. Have we ever considered maybe our magic is sort of focused in ectoplasm? I mean, maybe that's why we can hurt the ghost with it. Anyway.
It depends. Can you blow bubbles with your magic?
Okay.
I don't know that reference and I don't want to.
I don't get it
The
either.
men are laughing.
I don't know.
I don't know that one.
Things are really starting to snowball here.
Well,
I
heroes.
wish I didn't know what he was talking about.
I don't know this one.
Well,
Well, I use
heroes.
my fists to attack people.
You
Oh,
might have to.
Oh. No!
No, I'm not going to. I'm
no.
fine. I'm.
Bad
I don't
guy.
want to be a part of this anymore. I am
Slow realization on Jess's. It was great.
All right, I'll hold him. You guys stick his arms in.
All right.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's
Is this
fine.
dude just letting us pass him around at this point? Like, I just.
He enjoys it.
hey, the more the merrier. It's been a long time since he's had any company.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. Konkey.
Well, heroes,
Okay. Yep. Send us
you are
out.
on quite a journey inside of these catacombs.
Mhm.
I would be happy to join you to lead you down into the lower regions.
I mean, what would you want to do that for? Aren't you more comfortable here in the room full of gold?
No, not at all. In fact, I personally have vengeance against these evil spirits as well for trapping me in said barrel.
And how do we know you're not such evil spirit trying to test us with illusions of being a good spirit?
Did I not give you my ectoplasm?
He
Yes,
did give
but-
us his ectoplasm. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
You sure did.
Hmm.
Do you need
I
to
promise
be like
you one thing.
That might
The
be a weird
evil
king.
that
Doesn't
the
mean
evil that inflicts these catacombs is brought on by none other the one who took my life from me.
Who's that?
The evil emperor known as Wowza.
Ah,
Wait, so Wowza's in this tomb?
Yet one of his great generals can be found deep within the recesses.
Hmm.
Is he also a ghost?
He does reside in the afterlife.
Did you kill him?
I can certainly assist where I can.
No, I mean like before to make him into such said ghost form. Did you? I don't know what the term is. Did you ghostify him?
No. I wish I could say that I personally took down General Ooh, but that was not I.
How do you spell that?
Ooh, it's spelled O, capital O, O, O,
Thank you.
Go on.
O.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Now, do you have to, like, if you went with us, are you going to be following us like the spooky ghost thing, you know, or do you need like a person to, like, you know?
Keelan's volunteering for you to use his body.
I was not volunteering, although, you know, actually, would it make me like twice as Keelan?
What doesn't make
Well-
any sense?
Part of being a ghost allows me to enter into someone.
This is consensual, right?
But only if it, of course, is all right with you, Keelan.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't want you to be traveling around and, you know, while we're kicking butt and like killing ghosts, accidentally, you know, shoot you with a guiding bolt or something. You know, that'd be really, really, you know, lame for us to do. I would, yeah, you know what? I'd happily say that you can come along, you know, for a ride with me. And you know, once all this mess is sorted out, you know, we'll go our separate ways and carry on whatever dead people do, with you doing that.
Do the rest of us have to
You are-
witness this conversation?
You are very courageous, hero.
Okay.
I have
And
been told.
thank you for your offerings.
No.
I'm glad to know that you want me inside of you.
No.
Yep. Just not too deep. I want to, you know, sort of, you know, keep
Oh.
my wits about me.
Y'all.
Okay, so just so I'm clear, you would like Konkey Dong inside you.
This is.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
What? We're role playing, okay?
Guys, let them
That's
roleplay.
why the
They need
ghost.
this.
know.
Don't make it like that. He's just
This is how.
being
This is how.
possessed.
This is
I
how
don't know what's
Keelan
wrong
finds
with all of you guys.
spiritualness, okay?
This is a very spiritual experience that you're all having right now. Okay?
I'm feeling the spirit come inside me, okay? It's
Mhm.
very important.
I'm so glad I'm a toad right now and can't speak, because I wouldn't know what to say anyway.
You all watch as Konkey Dong
Close my eyes.
slowly approaches from behind Keelan. He leans forward and whispers in your ear, Keelan. Just be still. This won't hurt. I'll be very gentle.
Just go slowly. It's my first time.
Fucking all right.
Can I just take my headphones off and you all wave when this is done?
Bet. Take your bets now. There are 30 minutes left in this episode. Will it just be this for the rest of the session?
I don't know.
You vote.
Ugh.
30 seconds and you all are done.
Uh,
No.
and with a flash of light, you watch as Konkey Dong slowly and carefully enters from behind Keelan.
No.
Keelan, you feel the effects immediately. You feel a little bit giddy inside. And while the entire process has made you a little bit tired, you do feel stronger While Konkey Dong is inside of you,
Oh.
your strength score increases to 18.
Ooh, dang.
Dang.
Listen, suddenly I don't care about being strong anymore. Like, you can have this.
Yeah.
You can be the
It's
strongest
like
one
I've
of the
seen
group.
what it takes, and it's not
Yep.
worth it.
It's not worth it. I would like to change classes
Faye is a
now.
bard now. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
That was a beautiful experience, I gotta
This is a
say.
moment for all of us.
I'm
That
we
was
could share
very,
that
very. This is the height of spirituality.
Need a cigarette.
I'll remember it.
I think the other question I have is are my unarmed strikes now able to maybe hit ghosts now that I have?
You know what? Yes.
Yeah. He's like mirroring your punches, ghosting you, if you will.
Oh.
He's like Swayze.
Ooh, I like that.
Yes, Powers. If you're to answer your question, you can still nominate for crit awards, and if this is the scene that you would like to display of our careful and very thoughtful ways of handling spirituality in
Don't do
D&D,
it.
I recommend it. I would recommend
That
it.
is not the kind of publicity that we want. Please do not do that. Don't want to be known as the stream that fucking.
Covered in ectoplasm.
Okay.
Oh,
As
God.
the scene moves on,
You're here.
Ooh. Leaving the room of the gifts of the dead, you continue forward down the long hallway. Roughly about 50 yards from the spot that you stand, you find yourself in front of what seems to be what's left over of a very large chasm. You can see that there once was a number of stairways that led down to the bottom. However, its recent inhabitants seem to have broken apart pieces of these staircases. And the rise of supernatural energies around them, they now all seem to rest horizontally. Some that seems to float up and down, others that seem to float left to right.
God damn it, Dave.
I don't get it.
It's a platformer. It's a stupid motherfucker.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't know if it was a reference or if it was another dong situation.
Oh gosh.
Is this
Oh
just
my
a penis shape?
I don't know which kind of reference it was, but I'll shut up now. Please continue, DM.
Okay. Looking down, you can't see the bottom of the chasm. But looking at the staircases that seem to float, perhaps thinking that that might be useful. Or if you have any other plans, you're welcome to.
How far is the next platform, for lack of a better word?
Staircase, I think, is what you're
Oh
referring
no,
to.
there's the staircase, and then there's like whatever comes after that, or is it like a series of staircases?
It's a series, it's like sections of a very large staircase that has been broken apart and now hover in the air by supernatural means.
Okay, how far is the first one?
The first seems to be moving back and forth, back and forth. At its closest, it only seems about 5 feet away from you.
And at its furthest?
Furthest, it would probably be about 30 feet away.
Okay.
You can see once it reaches its furthest point, a platform seems to rise up almost in unison with it. That also appears to be about 5 feet away once The first platform is at its furthest.
I'd like to look at the rest of the group and try to figure out which one of them is the clumsiest. Like, kind of judge everyone physically. Like, which one of them seems like they can't jump for shit.
What's jumping? Is it strength or?
Jumping is
This
when
would
you
probably
crouch
be-
down
I know, I
and
would-
lift
yeah.
very quickly and kind of spring upwards,
Is
raising
it
your feet off the
guessing
ground.
this is going to be an
Acro?
acrobatics thing. I'm guessing.
So
It's
dex
either
then?
yeah, I would think it'd be an acrobatics thing.
Minnie's not.
Well, I don't know if this would be
particularly
like a
clumsy.
perception check to see, or like a history check to remember who sucks at jumping and shit. I'll roll whatever.
How
Well,
do
I
we
feel like-
determine if we suck at jumping? That's sort of where I'm trying to come from.
If you have a
I don't-
low dex score, probably you're probably not going to be good at this job.
Okay.
That is
I'm
my
okay.
guess based on
Well,
all the information I have.
Well, I thought athletics was the jumping skill.
I think it can be either technically.
Okay.
And athletics would be a strength thing. So if you have low strength and low dex, raise your hand.
What do you consider low?
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, what do you
I
consider?
don't know.
Because I can
Do
still
the
roll
dex.
high. Don't count me out. I'm just
You don't know
You
what
just
I'm made
need to
of.
pick somebody.
All right, fucking giant toad Berrick grabs Al and puts Al on his back. And
you like swing him up with your tongue. He's like, "Ugh."
and it's gonna make the jump for the
Whoa,
first.
whoa, whoa,
platform.
guys! This is a Christian Minecraft server channel, okay? Let's
Is it?
stay away from it.
Is it, Dave?
It is.
It was.
oh,
Shame
Shit.
on you all.
You piece of
Shame
shit.
on you all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make the first jump, aiming for the when it's at 5 feet as best I can, but I have upwards to a 20-foot long jump in this form.
Okay. As you leap across, you're easily able in this form to find yourself directly on one of the staircases. The one closest to you at this point. However, you do note that your weight with Al on your back seems to be pushing the platform down. It is now moving almost on a diagonal.
How far away is the next stair?
The next stair
Currently.
from where you are at this point is
Yep.
below you at this point, but it's probably about 15 feet away.
I'm gonna make the second jump. So like kind of
Okay.
treat it like a lily pad. Like you don't want to be on it for too long, so you kind of do quick hops.
Okay, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
As a toad. 15.
15. As you leap over to the other side, you feel as you land on the next platform, it begins to drop drastically, moving quickly at this point in time. The rest of you watch as Al and Frog Berrick now disappear into the darkness below.
Ah.
What just happened?
oh.
Oh god. Sorry for taking you with me. I didn't know that would
Fine,
happen.
it's fine.
Well, okay, hold on. Rune sees her brother fly down into the darkness. She's gonna immediately like call to him like loudly down and see if he can hear her.
You wait a moment. When you hear the call of your brother's croak,
Oh. Okay. Al, are you down there too?
Yeah. Thanks, Berrick. Yeah, we're okay. Thanks.
How far away do they sound?
difficult to say, but very far at this point. It's more of an echo you hear than the than the strong tone of their voice.
Al's gonna yell up, "Let me know if you see this!" And he's gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast, just kind of straight up.
What's the range on your Eldritch Blast?
120 feet.
Okay. From far down below, you see a tiny speck of purple light as it grows brighter and brighter, moving upwards towards you. It slams at the top of the ceiling, and you see little bits of rubble now falling down. However, as the burst of light dissipates, you suddenly begin to see more of the wavering entities. And you begin to hear the sound of the hideous giggling once more.
Okay. Just
you
a
seem
point.
to have awakened something.
Oh, fuck.
Good. Oh, good.
Just a note, I have personally 30 feet of dark vision.
Good, because I got nothing. I got a torch lit.
So I'd be able to see that far. FYI.
All right, so what's the plan? We going down? We going up? We going across?
Well, we can't leave them there. We have to go down.
Yeah, we have to make sure we stick together somehow.
Well, okay, hold on. I do have a scroll of spider climb. So I could throw it down to Al and he could use it and they could crawl back up, but we're supposed to go down anyways, right? And they seem fine after falling? Which is odd for Berrick, to be honest. He always gets hurt when he falls down.
Fuck off. Don't give him any ideas. He forgot to give me fall damage this time. Shut up. Shut up.
I did forget to give fall damage this time. Keelan, you feel a strange tingling sensation, like a very cool sensation, when all of a sudden the rest of you see a second head now pop out from outside of Keelan's.
What? Oh.
The ethereal face of Konkey Dong now appears.
Oh.
Great.
They seem to have planted these traps everywhere. Obstacles to put in your way. Be very careful. Unsure what exactly is down there.
Oh, okay. Well, are we supposed to go across or are we supposed to go down eventually?
Yeah.
If you would like to get to the main tomb, you must go down.
Okay.
As he sucks back into Keelan's head.
Great. You gotta think of a different sound for that.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
at least down it is.
Ectoplasm.
I'm going to well, before I jump, anyone wants to come with me, you're welcome to.
Yeah, come on. Let's do this and just get it over with.
I'll put you on one shoulder and ask Minnie if she wants to go on the other.
Is it safe or is it better if we all go by ourselves?
The two of you are very the two of you are smaller, and I actually have an ability called Powerful Build that lets me carry twice as much as normal people because I'm a horse.
Okay. And your dex is good?
I'm gonna prepare to use myself as sort of like a soft landing with my blubbery giant toad body.
All right.
Okay.
And I'll
So
I'll wait for
you're trying to expand yourself out, so you're more or less a giant toad pillow for everyone right now.
Sure, yeah.
I like it.
Okay.
Trying to think how I can help here. I don't have a lot.
Yeah.
I can speak Goblin.
Super helpful right now.
That should work.
I got nothing.
Okay, Rune's
From
gonna
the
say.
position that Al and Berrick are at this point, there doesn't seem to be much at the bottom, as this is clearly was a stairwell at one point. The only thing you really notice is an archway that leads into the further into the catacombs. And Mr. Abstracto, I'll cheers you to that, my friend.
Hey, cheers, Abstracto.
Hey.
We love Abstracto.
Rune's just gonna say, "Someone catch me!" and she's gonna jump.
You're just gonna throw yourself off the edge?
I mean, I guess I could cast spider climb, but I don't know.
If anyone's-
They fell, and they're fine. So Rune's just gonna go.
Good
if
point.
anyone's gonna do a trust fall, you know.
It's Rune. There's
I
two
will
of
say-
them. They can parachute catch her.
That's true.
I will say, as she gets closer, my intention is to blow up my like toad throat thing to make it like a balloon thing for her to bounce off of.
Smart.
Consider it.
I'm a
Yeah.
very
Very
smart
smart.
man, but my plans
Until you
never
put your
work,
foot
so
through it.
this will be funny.
How do I even come up with a skill for this?
Just do
Okay.
like a cushion check.
Just
a
say
balloon
it's a
check,
super
you
smart
know?
plan, Bobby. It's gonna work because it's a good plan.
Your plan is fantastic, and you're just as handsome as smart as your plan is.
Thank you.
The
That's all I
Rune
want from you.
throwing herself off the edge of the cliff into darkness with no.
Into her twins' warm frog throaty embrace.
Yes.
I would just say there's a percentage that she misses,
She also has dark vision.
which goes to
Yeah.
60
Throwing
foot.
that out there.
300 feet. Thank you very much.
It
300
doesn't
feet.
help the people who are trying to catch you.
Yeah, but I can make sure as I see them, I'll be like a squirrel. And
Swim.
You're gonna
Like in a
try and be.
cartoon.
You're gonna try and be a
Got
flying
this.
squirrel. Okay,
No,
fair enough.
No.
All right.
okay.
In that case, number one, I like what I saw in chat. So I'm gonna say, Rune, make an animal handling check to see if you can spot your brother
That's good.
below.
Oh god.
You know, fun fact: Rune actually has good animal handling.
I believe
Well,
it.
Not great,
So that's
but it's
only
good.
the first part of all of this.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 16. She has a +2, so that is an 18.
An 18. All right. If that's the case, roll a D100 for me.
Mhm.
You have to get above a 35.
That's
Okay.
doable.
Doable.
Okay.
Good odds.
Good.
Good luck.
Okay.
2/3
Over
chance.
60%. Yeah.
66%.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I can do this. I'm just making sure these are the right dice. Wait. 9, 10. Okay. Okay, so I rolled 60 and then 1 on the other, so that's 61,
61.
right?
61. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, fuck me.
You got it.
As you find your way to the bottom very quickly, you luckily enough, your brother, in all of his wisdom, has properly padded the bottom of the well with his body. As you slam directly down into him, both of you take 10 points of damage.
10 points?
So rude.
You just, based
Fuck.
on your fall, you realize you have fallen 60 feet.
Into a soft, cushy throat.
Yeah, which means you dropped your full body weight after a 60-foot descent onto Bobby's throat.
That's fine. I'll take the 10 damage, but
Wait, that didn't. Hold on.
This
Hold
is
on.
fine. They're fine. They're healthy. No one asks questions.
That didn't 10 damage. There we go. Well, Rune's fucked up. she's
Breaks an arm.
"Ah, thanks for catching me, and she's just bleeding. She's just-
just dribbling,
Al's
foaming
gonna
blood.
kinda guide you over and sit you down. There you go, Rune. All right, Al, get the all right, Berrick, get the next one.
Oh my gosh. Just keep them coming.
he just licks his eye and he goes, "Mods."
You
This is
have
terrible.
2 NPCs with you. A spider climb
One's a
scroll.
ghost.
The spider climb scrolls at the bottom.
One's a
of the
ghost who
thing
can't touch us and is
Yeah,
inside
Raina jumped
human.
down with the spider climb scroll, so thanks, Raina.
You didn't try it. You just threw yourself off the edge of a cliff into darkness.
Listen, because they were fine. They fell the same amount of feet as me.
We
and
were on a
had
platform.
they were even higher than Rune, and they had
Shut
no
up.
bubbly throat to
We were
fall
on a
So
platform.
Also, Rune was
And I was a
terrified.
giant toad,
Her
known for
brother.
jumping.
This is
Hearing
all normal.
hearing Rune arguing with something at the bottom of the thing and realizing that she seems really unhinged at this point, I feel as though definitely Aurora has not been listening to Rune at all this entire time, and I am not going
Can
to
you blame her?
faithfall. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to faithfall into this. I'm going to wait for the platform to come. Well, I wanted to wait until it's about 10 foot away from us, heading towards us, before I jump onto it, and then ride that out, and then descend onto the second platform.
Thank you.
Okay, and you're
yeah.
going alone.
No, I'm taking Vea and Minnie with me, one on each shoulder.
But you're not crossing, right? Your intention is to go down?
Yeah. When that second
Okay.
platform that's going up and down comes
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
I'm gonna get onto that platform and go down on it.
Wait a
Smart.
minute. The whole
the
platform
elevator ride.
just elevator rides down to the bottom?
Should
That's
have
what
been
was said,
listening.
right? I wasn't. Am I making that up, or I thought that's what the second
No,
platform
he
was
did say
doing?
that.
Yeah.
That's why it's funny that
Why
you just did a
did
fucking.
nobody say when I said the two of them took no
We're 60
damage
feet
from
down a
falling?
hole. We can't hear you.
Because
This
that's
is the
metagaming.
teleport ring all over again. I just paid slightly more attention, and I'm going to safely descend down.
You know
No
what?
one's gonna correct you. You are
Listen,
your
no.
own woman.
It was amazing.
Here's the
It was
thing.
very dramatic.
I would never
You're very
insult
proud
your
of me.
intelligence by reminding you of things.
Okay. Listen, if Rune dies, good luck getting healed.
Fair.
Fair.
How
Yeah,
many
back to the
campaigns
right.
do I need
So
to focus
as you-
on keeping you alive?
All of them, clearly.
Keelan, as you wait for the platform, you take a moment before steadying yourself. As you go to make your leap, I need you to go ahead and make a strength saving throw, and I need Vea and Minnie to both make dexterity saving throws for me.
Deal.
Okay. 22 for me.
Hey,
Okay.
Oh,
strong boy.
I got
7.
12.
we're not as great.
All right, you make the first leap across onto the staircase that runs parallel. As you land, you realize there's a certain buoyancy to it, holding on to the two of your friends the best that you possibly can. You feel as they wobble back and forth, and while you're able to continue to hold on to Minnie, you do lose grasp of Vea. As you watch
no.
as she begins to plummet down into the darkness below.
Oh no.
Frog
Okay,
inflation.
this is fine. This
Vea-
is fine.
I could take another one. Come on,
I've
bring
already
it.
taken 10 points of
Vea-
damage right before this, so
Vea,
Oh my
Yep.
god.
yes, that's me.
roll a d20 for me.
I will absolutely roll a d20.
We are gonna get fucked up from just fall damage.
It's
Somebody
an
said in
11.
chat, but do we have a rope?
An 11.
I do.
You
I
begin
do.
to fall.
Yeah.
Very similar to Rune.
hmm
You curse yourself for being in the same position as someone like Rune.
Like Rune.
Why?
She yells as she's falling down.
Oh.
Not like
However,
this.
You do not fall anywhere near as far as Rune does, as you feel a harsh impact on your back, no more than 15 feet below from where you fell. As you feel to the sides, you seem to have landed on another stair platform.
Oh, come on now.
Yes, I am lucky.
This one now moving back and forth. As you look over the side, you do see another platform staircase rise up and then fall back down.
I would like to take
way
the
up.
staircase. Don't we want to go down?
Yeah, we want to go
We're
down.
trying to go down.
Yeah, I'll take the staircase or these platforms down using my eyes.
Okay. As you wait for a moment until the platform rises back up to your level, you quickly hop over to the other side. As it slowly lowers itself down, right towards the ground level, where you see the rest of your companions. Not long after, you hear the thuds of large feet as Keelan lands directly beside you, still holding onto Minnie.
Vea, you're right. I'm sorry, I lost my grip there just for a second.
It's fine. I didn't fall too much. I should ask. How much fall damage did I take?
Good on you.
I know, I feel dumb.
I was gonna say, with all the fall damage I've taken in the last few episodes, I'm about to be so pissed.
I know.
Berrick's ankles are just shattered.
Yeah, no one else is hurt from falling.
You take 4 points of fall damage.
All right, I do not look great.
As you all gather at the bottom of the stairwell, you hear the sound of textile hitting the back wall. You see a rope fall down directly to the bottom of the well.
Here comes the NPC to make us look like fucking idiots.
As Frog slowly makes his way down. You guys know that there's rope, right? Do you have rope where you're from?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, rope. I have rope. She'll hand it to Toad or Frog.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
Cool.
I mean, there were platforms as well, and to be honest, if your rope is still tied up there, how are you going to get it back down if we need it later?
I'm just gonna climb back up it when we leave.
All right.
Fair. That makes sense, I guess. Perfectly sensible.
Mm.
Well, Minnie, you good? I'll just put you down there. There you go.
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. All right. I look for a direction for us to travel using the torch to try and illuminate some of the darkness.
Keelan, before we get out of here, maybe we should take a bit of a breather. I think I see bones sticking out of Rune's arm.
It's just like,
Oh my God, Rune! What happened to you? Oh wait, that's right. You jumped to your death.
Well, that's wrong because I survived, Keelan.
Okay. Oh, congratulations. You feel really good about that?
Now you look pretty dumb, Keelan.
Yep.
Well, yep. I definitely look very foolish right now. All right, let's patch up then.
As you take a moment or so to rest up and heal for a short period, Keelan, you continue to look around the stairwell. And directly to the opposite side of where you came, you do see a large archway. The outer rim completely covered in half skulls that seem to have been embedded within the wall. You hear a voice in your mind's eye, Keelan.
Well, this looks like the right way.
All right. Okay. Well, once we're ready, we'll definitely head off there. Spooky half skull archway. Of course, it's got to be a spooky half skull archway. Why would a catacomb have graves and perfectly nice places to put their corpses when they can stick them in the walls? All right. Well,
And as Keelan curses the wall in front of you, the rest of you take some time to patch up and heal the best that you can. Before heading into the archway. But that, my friends, is going to be a story for another Dong day.
fuck.
Good job, guys.
Oh my God. I don't remember losing it like that since Nicolas Cage. Do you remember that?
Oh my God! Do not remind me of fucking Nicolas
Oh
Cage.
God.
I'm still disappointed at how long it took me to realize what the fuck she was
Oh
doing.
my God.
Yep. Some good
boy.
times. So you know what? I feel like I just if anyone watched Critical Role campaign 1, there's a moment where Keyleth she's a druid, and she jumps off a waterfall and becomes a fish
It's
and
a
hits a
goldfish.
rock and then dies. I had flashbacks, and I remember watching that and thinking, "Oh, bad call, Keyleth, bad call. How could you make that call?" And today, I lived that.
We're proud of you. We're glad we got to bear witness to that
Yeah.
mistake.
We all
Yeah.
make mistakes.
Yeah.
Well,
I should have let you.
I just
fall.
like to picture the big footprint in Berrick's throat.
I like to imagine from now on, like in that form, he just like
Wow.
has a really hoarse like croak.
Dude, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Shit.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for the evening. It has been a very eye-opening and spiritual experience for all of us, one that we're sure to remember for all of our days. We're going to do something a little bit different than we typically do. We got a bunch of raids today, so I feel like passing it on. And our good friends over at Art Hard are starting up their sessions once more. So I kind of want to raid them for the evening.
Hell
I think
yeah.
that would be a nice thing to do.
Hi.
So stick around for the raids. We're gonna pop off with that very shortly. But hey, hold on. How much time do I have on the raid? I got like what, 2 minutes on a raid? Like a minute on the raid? How much time do I have on raids?
Have a countdown. No.
There's a countdown,
yeah,
and
it has
then
the
and then
countdown.
you can choose just.
All right,
when
I'm
to
doing
do
it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Guys, y'all know what the raid is. Use this. And hey, to all the adventurers out there, whether you find yourself in a very spooky graveyard-like area, fighting rocks, or meeting a spiritual advisor who just wants to show you the proper way, I beg you all, one word of caution. Be careful out there. You can trip. Love all your faces, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.